You are now listening to the Sae Bae Cast, the #1 old school RuneScape podcast featuring guests from all across Galanor. To support this podcast, visit the Patreon link in the description.
All right, welcome to the Sae Bae Cast number 87 with Megan. Megan, how are you doing this fine afternoon?
I'm very well, thank you, Sada. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
Good.
Yeah. I'm
Can I just say,
yeah, go for it.
hearing that in real life was so cool.
the intro.
I listened to like every cast, so hearing it said to me, I was like, oh, yeah,
I'm honored.
That's cool.
Let me just ask you about like that intro. Do you think it should change? Like, do you think I should stop doing that? I feel like it's really weird at this point, but I can't stop.
I love it. No, I love it. I think you can't have a Sae Bae. Like, how else would you start it?
It's true. I don't know.
I love it.
That's why I keep doing it.
Yeah, no, I love it. Yeah.
It wouldn't be a Sae Bae cast, would it, if I just didn't do
wouldn't.
that? It just, what are we doing? Yeah.
Yeah, that's 100%.
It's weird because like the first episode of the cast, I didn't do that because it was basically like when you start something, the first episode is never what you think it's going to be unless you like planned like big time beforehand.
Yeah.
So like the first Sae Bae cast, I mean, I didn't even say it. I hardly even said it was a Sae Bae cast. It was like a duo ramble. And I'm like,
yeah,
I could probably keep doing these. And then it just formed.
Well, I'm glad you did because it's given me entertainment while I'm working for about, well, however long it's been, like a year.
Yeah, it's been...
Well, since I've discovered it anyway.
It's been over a year and a half now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... But yeah, I'm honored to get you on.
I'm honored to be on.
I'm glad. So, for those that haven't ever heard of you, who are you? I guess... I don't know. Or like, what are you known for? Or like, what do you do in the like OSRS community? I butchered that. Like, who are you basically?
So I'm Megan. I used to be my name on Twitch used to be Yogi_XX, and I changed it to Megan in October-ish. I think I might be lying. No, I think it was this year. But yeah, I stream old school RuneScape part-time. Well, 5 days a week, but part-time. And yeah, I stream PVM, raids. I love raids. Not maxed yet. Yeah, there's not really much else to say, really.
No, I think
I'm
that's...
not very good at PVM, but I stream it anyway. It's fun.
You are good at PVM, and you recently got your Infernal cape.
I did, yeah.
You know what? Let's just start into that. So there's probably, I don't even know. Like, honestly, I would love to take a poll of like people listening to the cast and just knowing how many people do have an Infernal cape and don't. Not to like shame or anything, but just to get a general, I don't know, consensus of like who's listening to these casts. Because it definitely is a super confidence boost. At least for me, when I got my first cape, I thought I could just do anything in the game.
Yeah.
And it was like a really good feeling. So I guess kind of go through the journey of your Infernal cape, because that's definitely a super relatable grind for a lot of players.
People
that play
Yeah, okay. So when I first started streaming, I was like struggling to kill greater necrules. I wasn't great at PVM at all. I still wouldn't say I'm great, but like I was really bad, and I kind of just got pushed into streaming harder things by the community, which I'm happy for. And Inferno was one of them things. It was always something that I thought like, oh, I'm never going to be able to do that. That just seems way out of my league. And then I think on my birthday stream, I was just like, do you know what? No, just before, I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to go for it. The reason why I didn't go for it before was because obviously I work full time and then I stream part time, and then I just feel like it would consume my life, which it did a little bit. But yeah, so I decided to go for it. My first ever time in the Inferno, I was drunk on my birthday, and I got Tasty in a call with me, and he was just like, I started like wand bashing the bat. It was a bit crazy. I think I got to like wave 30 or something. But I was really proud of myself. And then yeah, I carried on. I think it took me in total, I didn't like count how many times, but I think an estimate is about 85 times. And I think it was 8 or 9 Zucks, which was horrible
Oh yeah.
to stream. Like,
Yeah.
so it was fun because like every time I started my stream, I knew I didn't have to like plan my content. I was just in Inferno.
Yep.
So it was great. It was great for the stream, but it was also very taxing on my mind. Like having like trying to learn Inferno is one thing, and then trying to learn it on stream is like it's a whole different kettle of fish.
Yeah.
It's like people are only trying to help, and you do know that, and like you want to say thank you, but at the same time, it's like I know like some of the things like you do know, but you make mistakes, or so it's like there's a lot of like backseaters and stuff, which some of them are just being nice and trying to help, but yeah, it was very, very bad for like my mind, especially when I kept on like losing at Zark.
Yeah.
Like there was one time my PB, I got it down to like 50 HP, and then
Oh
I got dragged.
God.
I got dragged, and then I was like, I actually just can't. And then after that, I couldn't get past healers again for like 5 times.
Yeah, that was
So,
literally me. My first run,
yeah,
seriously, my first ever Zook. It was like day 3. By the way, it took me like 2 weeks to finally get my cape, but on day 3, I literally got Zook down to like what you said, 50 HP. And then for some reason
yeah,
I couldn't get back to that point for another 2 weeks. I was like, "Oh my God."
yeah. It's really annoying. And then you get the like, people is just saying like, it's fine. Progress in Inferno isn't linear. Like you'll get there again. It's fine. And you're like, yeah, fair enough. But in your mind, you're like, I know I can do this.
Mhm.
But the nerves are just so much. Like I would be streaming, and then people would be like, "Oh, you've got 600 viewers right now," and I'm like, "Oh,
Thanks.
thanks for telling me that. Thanks a lot." Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it was good. And then when I got the cape, oh my God, I cried on the
Aw.
stream. I was shaking. And then yeah, it was good. I was very happy to finally get it done. I'm not gonna lie.
It's impressive doing that on stream. Like learning anything on stream sucks. I try to avoid it at all costs. Even Raids 3. It came out and
Yeah,
I was like, I am not streaming this day 1 because like I'm just gonna get a headache from
yeah.
trying to entertain, which by the way, even after 2 weeks of TOA, I can barely even interact with my chat because I'm just like hyper focused.
Same.
Yeah, so that's not really the great because there's so many other things going on in your mind besides the
Mm,
wave. It's like, oh, there's a chatter being weird. Like,
yeah,
what's my mod gonna do? Or whatever.
yeah. And it didn't help that my PC kind of like just decided to break down on me halfway through the like
Oh
grind.
God.
So like there was one point I got to triple Jads, and then my PC just froze. So then I had to like restart it. I went live on my mobile so that like I didn't lose anyone, like no one just left the stream sort of thing. Oh, it was horrible. But yeah, learning stuff on stream is
It's bad.
horrible.
So,
It's
uh, let me ask because sometimes people feel that when they when they're doing their first cape, they think, I will never step back in here once I get my first cape. Like, fuck this place. But then I don't know, it feels as though almost everybody eventually returns and they actually enjoy it on task. Is that
yeah.
you, do you think? Do you think you'll ever go
Okay.
back?
Yeah, so actually, funny story. When I was doing Inferno, like I enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed like solving it. I enjoyed that element to it. I enjoyed streaming it, apart from the backseaters and stuff. But I think the only reason why I got into such a toxic place with it was because it was my first cape and I hadn't proved myself yet.
Hmm.
But like since I always have said like throughout the grind, I'm going for the pet next. I don't care because on task it's supposed to be a lot easier. So I've spent the last like month. I got Adwam to send me a block list for my Slayer. And I've been like Turiel boosting, Turiel skipping and whatever, trying to get a Zuck task, and I've finally optimized my block list. So that's gonna be something that I'm gonna do. But the second KC that I attempt, I'm gonna do it off stream and
Yeah.
just chill.
Yeah, that's probably better.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird to do it off stream, but it's gonna be really, really nice to do it off stream at
Yeah.
the same time. But then the third one, whatever, I'll do it on stream. It won't.
Hmm. Well, big shout out. I mean,
Um,
even Zoe Pancakes grinded her Infernal Cape on stream. I don't
yeah,
understand that. Like, fuck that. I guess,
I think
yeah.
it takes a lot longer as
Mm-hmm.
well.
Yep. Yeah. So, by the way, I know like you've been kind of like here and there streaming. I'm on the total degen schedule, so I barely even catch like morning streams and stuff anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, nothing's new on the degen schedule. My schedule is actually so freaking weird. I gotta fix it. But anyway, um, have you been doing TOA?
Yeah, so bit of a funny story of being TOA actually. We have a bit of a weird relationship. But so yeah, so when it first came out, whenever new content comes out, I don't want to stream it because I think, well, everyone's gonna be watching Wooks or
Yep. Yep.
Boaty or whatever like that. So I'm like, okay, I'm taking a week off. Not a week,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that's how I
taking
feel.
time off. Like, there's no point of me streaming right now. Also, I want to watch them too. Like, I don't want
Hmm.
to be streaming and miss out on their streams as well because I actually really enjoy that. Um, Anyway, so I took a bit of time off, and then I had a lot of stuff going on like IRL. I've been moving house. I've had a lot of like I don't know, my mental health's been a bit funny. So yeah, I've not really been streaming at all really. I took like a week and a half off, and then been doing a little bit of TOA. TOA is like I didn't want to stream it because I tried to stream it and then I couldn't talk to the chat, and then my chat was dead, and then I just got really upset with it all. So I was like, I hate TOA, even though it's a really good raid.
Hmm.
Um, but now I really enjoy it. So I give it a chance. I got like also like I found it more difficult because I didn't have a set team, so I was going with this team, then I was going with that team, and they had different invocations on. So
Oh
one of
yeah.
them had the monkey thing on where you fall and you die straight away. Well, that I didn't even know that was a thing, so obviously I'm gonna die, and then I get frustrated about it. So like that didn't help
Yeah.
either, trying to learn with different teams and different invocations. But um yeah, now I've got like a set team that I go with. We go like 150 when I'm on stream, no time limit, and they're patient with me so that I can talk to the chat as well. So
That's
yeah,
cool.
I really enjoy it. And yesterday we got a trio staff
Yeah,
split.
that was dope to see.
Oh, I honestly it came and I thought it was 600 mil, like just for the staff. And I was like, oh my God, sick, we've got 200 mil split each. And everyone was
And then you
like,
realized.
no, no, that's not 200 mil split each. I was like, okay.
What
So yeah,
is
I
it
was
going
very
for?
happy with
Is it
it.
1.8 bill?
I think so, but I think we sold it for 1.6
Okay.
for
Yeah,
1.65 or something.
it's probably already dropping. That's crazy. It's weird cuz like okay, wait, when did you start old school? Like
I
what year?
started playing this account in 2018, I think,
Okay.
or 19. I can't remember.
When Chambers came out, you don't remember that, right?
No, no, no.
Dude, when Chambers came out, like everybody was so bad at the game. Like
Yeah,
so bad. And so getting completions at Chambers was just crazy. I mean, it was really, I don't know. I mean, obviously people like within like the first week, some of like the super high level people at the time were getting completions and stuff, but for a lot of people it was the most intimidating content initially. And
yeah,
so Tebow's and stuff. I mean, even Taub, the same thing with Taub when it first came out, like not many people were doing it besides like super efficient teams and stuff that were,
yeah.
whatever. And so scythes were like 4 bill and Tebow's were
That's
super
crazy.
crazy expensive. But now with TOA, it feels like I'm surprised that the staff's even over a bill because yeah,
Yeah.
maybe on release, but I think it would probably drop pretty quickly because literally everyone's doing it. It's not
And
like
that's
gold
actually
kept.
and that's actually a really good way to look at it. Like some people would say, oh, it's gone down a lot because, the drop rates are really common or something, but I didn't think about it like that. But it's actually, yeah, very accessible. I think you can't get a staff on entry, can you?
I think you can, but it's like super, super rare. Like you
Uh,
don't expect it at all.
yeah, yeah. I think we got one on 160
That's sick.
yesterday. So so I guess you can get it on normal, but yeah, it's a good way to look at it. You're right. Like people are really good at the game. I just find it crazy. Like sometimes when I, I look at people that play the game and I'm like, how does your brain work like that? Like, who thinks about these things? Like, it's crazy to me how smart people are, and I find it really, really cool.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of smart people in the RuneScape community.
Oh yeah.
A lot of like when I think of someone who's good at RuneScape or in like the high level community or something, I always think they're like some genius, like brainiac, like
not all of them, but
maybe like an evil mastermind or like a genius or something. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But
No,
yeah,
I mean some people
it's
are
really
serious.
cool.
Like they're actually super intelligent. When I think of
Yeah.
people there's a Discord called The Summit. I'm not really active in there much, but it is just a bunch of people that nerd out over RuneScape, and they know
Yeah.
all the code, and they know computers, and they
Oh,
know
I think I've
math,
heard
and
you
it's just
speak about this. And
yeah,
it's got like the bugs and stuff, so I don't understand
yeah.
it,
Like they
but
will find things like whenever a game update comes out that's significant, they will just mess around with it until they find something that's like broken or something, and just start
crazy.
talking about it, and then coming out with weird things. It is so interesting, and people
Yeah.
are so fucking smart in there. It's weird. It's like, how did you even come up with this? I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah. Like
It's
your brain is wired differently than mine, that's for sure.
Yep. There's this guy named Henke, or like Henke, and
Yeah.
he literally pretty much, I mean, he's like the grandfather of like the RuneScape tick. I mean,
No way.
he wrote like an entire big like whatever it's called, whatever that like thing is where you just write a bunch of notes online. But he wrote this like big thing explaining everything about like tick manipulation and what goes on in a tick, and like how it prioritizes certain actions. Like for example, if you were to like click a food and then click a monster on the exact same tick, obviously the food would be eaten first. And like there was things on like how, I don't know, like what prioritizes things. I'm like, how did you even come up with this? Like,
Wait a
and it's
second.
yeah.
So okay, wait, this might be a stupid
No,
question,
go
but
for it.
the tick was actually discovered by someone that wasn't working for Jagex. It was actually a
Well,
player.
it wasn't like it was discovered, but it was like analyzed based. Like everyone
Right.
pretty much knew that like the game was on a tick system every 0.6 seconds, but people didn't super analyze it. And being able to know like how many actions can fit in within like 0.6 seconds.
Yeah.
And apparently like with switches, I don't even know this stuff, I'm just explaining another guy, but I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure you
yeah.
can only do up to like 9 switches in one tick. Like if even if you had like an AHK script or something that could just spam everything in your inventory all within like
Yeah.
a millisecond, it like wouldn't work. It would only do like 9 of
So
them or something.
so if this is it Henki, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Henki. If he didn't do that, the game would maybe be completely different, like played completely different by a lot of people,
Probably
perhaps.
not. I
No?
would think I don't think like I mean even me, I would consider myself a total nerd at this game. I mean I
Yeah.
put in a lot of hours is all I'll say.
Yeah.
But like even like it doesn't affect me him knowing that and stuff. So like I'll play the game just fine. But with those like super five heads, they like eat that up, and then they're
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
taught about like certain other game breaking bugs and stuff, and then it all makes sense.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's like science in RuneScape.
Yeah, it is. It is like science.
Yeah,
That's why I don't understand
it's
it.
crazy.
Yeah,
Okay,
as well.
while we're kind of barely still holding on to the topic of the Inferno, I'm looking at a topic here from Lost Boy,
Oh God.
and he has
Yeah, shout out Lost Boy.
yeah, big shout out. He has 4 topics, but I'm gonna read the first one first, and then we'll also read the other one. So basically, he says, "What made you grind for the Inferno cape? Was there ever a moment during your Infernal cape grind you thought it wasn't possible? What kept you motivated?" I'm gonna link this to you, by the way. And then,
Oh no, that's fine. I've
okay,
got
you
it.
found
Yeah.
it. And then the other
Yeah.
questions are: have you ever had anything embarrassing happen on stream? No way, right? No. And then,
Surely
what
not.
what was your first pet in game and favorite in game pets?
Okay, so I'll answer the first Inferno one first. So what made me grind for it was I like the way it looks. I love, like I said earlier, like I look up to people that are good at the game and I find them like, really fucking cool. So wait, can I swear?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, just me.
Sorry.
Just me. No. No.
Have you sworn?
Yeah,
I didn't even notice.
Yes. Yeah, it's a Sae Bae
sorry.
cast. No worries at all.
Yeah. Okay. So, what was I gonna say? Yeah. So I find people really, really intelligent, and I find them really fucking cool. And they like Inferno Max Cape. Like that is the sexiest cape in the game. Like that's if I get one of them in the future,
Mhm.
I know I've made it. Like I'm happy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just like the way it looked. I like the idea of just getting better at something. I don't know, just something like that. Also, I had a lot of people coming to my stream every day, like, Inferno when you go to Inferno then? Come
Yeah.
on, you're doing Duo Tour, you can't do Inferno. And I'm like, I just don't want to put the time into it. But yeah, so that's what made me grind for it. Was there ever a moment during your Inferno Cape grind you thought it wasn't possible? Yes, plenty of times. Probably like every time I planked on Zoc at healers.
It's so painful just knowing you went through all
Oh.
of that just to redo it potentially.
Yeah. Or like getting to Zark and then next time going in and you die in wave 50 and you're like, right,
Yeah.
okay.
It was all a fluke.
And
Yeah.
what kept you motivated? Honestly, my Discord, my community, my VIPs, my mods, Lost Boy as well, would always say like you need to have an Inferno mindset. You've got a Fire Cape mindset, Megan. You need to have stop saying you're shit because you're not. You can do it. Just like motivation from my friends that I've made online and also just talking to other streamers about it that streamed their first cape because knowing that it wasn't just me that went through going through like the back seat in and the horrible people that come in and like they're rare but they do get to you a bit. So yeah, that kept me going. Yeah.
Okay. What or have you ever had anything embarrassing happen to you on stream? And what?
Wow. Um well, if you watch my streams, I think you probably would just say every stream has an embarrassing moment. I don't really take myself too seriously. Um, Probably I would say like actual embarrassing would probably be like I live with my nan, my grandma, as the Americans would call, and like sometimes if I get too overexcited, I'm a very loud person, and I might like get really loud and start like screaming or something, and she'll like shout upstairs, and you can hear it on the board, and she'll go, "Meg, shut up! I'm trying to watch EastEnders," which is like a soap in Britain. Um, it's like a TV program. But yeah, like that's really embarrassing. I have to say to her, like, Nan, please don't do that. Like I'll be quiet, I swear. So that's quite embarrassing. What else is embarrassing? Probably sometimes I do just get really drunk and I'm just really cringe. Really, really cringe when I'm drunk. I'm sure you've seen it.
The
Say
only
it.
moment I remember that was embarrassing was you trying to fit yourself into a box. I don't even know like what was going on because I was like, I think I was totally fried. I'm like, what is happening on the stream right now? Like,
Oh my God, if you was high and you saw that, I can't even imagine what was going through your head. But I think someone gifted me like 10 subs or something to like fit in this box that my computer came in. And I was like, yeah, fuck it. Like, of course I'm gonna do that. And then I fell out of it, and then I'm sure when I got up, my arse crack came out, but it didn't. But it seemed like it did. I was like, it was embarrassing, yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, there's been plenty of moments where it's been embarrassing. But yeah, it's funny.
Okay, what was your first pet in game, and what are your favorite pets?
Okay, my first pet in the game was the mole pet. I got it at 20kc and never went back. So that was nice. That was like my first week of streaming as well, which was quite cool.
That's dope.
And then yeah, and my favorite pets in the game would have to be Noon. I love Noon. I have Noon. Um, Bloodhound, obviously, just because it's unattainable for me. I don't do clues as much as I should do anyway. And Zuck Pet.
Yeah.
And I quite like the Cox omelette muted old pet as well. I like that one.
Yeah.
I also must say the Zarpus dust is actually better than Noon, but because I don't have it and I have Noon.
I was gonna say like that Zarpus one is like a S tier version of Grotesque Guardians.
Yeah. But like because I don't have it and I have Noon,
Yeah,
I
you
don't want
have
to
to
hurt
say
Noon's
that.
feelings. So Noon's better.
Yeah. Until you get Zarfus, and then
Yeah.
it's like, fuck me.
Yeah, then Noon's going in the POH.
I wish I like brought my pets out more, but I never do. I mean, they're always trapped in my house. I just like,
That's probably a good thing. I bring my pets to Tob all the time. Sorry, can you hear the sirens?
yeah.
Sorry, I live in
No,
London.
it's fine.
Um, yeah, I bring them to Tob all the time, and then like I end up with my bank things, like and they're just gone.
Mm-hmm.
What are they called? Yeah,
The bank fill or the bank
the fillers. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
whatever
it.
they are. Placeholders.
Yeah, placeholders. That's
Yeah.
the one. Yeah, so I end up spending like a lot of money trying to get them. Like I think my Noon is actually in Ardoin at the moment.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the reason I stopped initially bringing pets is because I used to do seaweed runs like years ago. I don't think I've done
Yeah.
a single seaweed run in 2 years, but whenever I did that, like you can't bring your pet down there. So I was like, why do I like have this out? It's just interrupting me.
That was so annoying though.
Yeah.
But
No,
then
it's
again, if you
annoying.
got
Yeah.
Tangle Root and then you had no inventory space and you had a pet out, you'd be fuming.
Yeah. Except now because now everyone gets their pets back. That was a Did you know that there was people that were actually butthurt that people that lost their pets were going to get it back? Like
Why
with that
though?
update? People, I don't know. People just get butthurt over the stupidest stuff. But I'm like, that's like a great update, I feel like. I don't
I
know.
thought that was a really good
Yeah.
update. Also, like the fact that I guess maybe you could say like someone might have grinded the pet twice and they think that that's a lot of wasted hours, but go over it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I had to grind my Callisto Cup twice, but I literally went
Yeah.
under drop rate for 2 pets. So like
Yeah.
it was fine.
Yeah. So you're not going to be mad, but maybe someone
Yeah.
that went over twice might be a bit
Yeah.
like, fuck, man, I wasted all this time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, Cam or My Hands Don't Work asks, where did the name Yogi XX come from? How does it feel to be an Infernal caper? When did you start playing RuneScape? Much love to you both.
Okay. Firstly, much love to you, Cam. Absolute legend. He has an Inferno cape as well. Just want to say he's an
Mm-hmm.
absolute legend.
He's a fucking
Um,
beast.
such a beast. The name Yogi. So I had a dog called Yogi, and when I first made my RuneScape account on this, like, obviously I had one when I was a kid, but when I first made it in like 2018, 2019, on my iPad, I was sitting on the sofa and I had Yogi on my lap. And I was like, what the hell do I call my name? And I was just like, oh, Yogi Bear. And then I was just Yogi Bear for ages.
Oh, nice.
And then I made a Twitch and I was like, okay, that's Yogi Bear too then. And then I changed it. Well, because I just couldn't be bothered to be
Yeah.
creative twice, you know.
Yeah.
And
So
then yeah,
getting name
that's it really.
changes is always like really, I don't know. It's kind of intimidating getting a name change on
Yeah,
when you're kind of established. So
yeah.
how was that? Because I
Oh
mean
my
I also
God.
experienced it, but I want to ask you.
Yeah, so um when I initially changed my name, I wasn't even like, okay, so I went into, do you know, like obviously you know Skidler,
Mm-hmm.
Elliot. So I was in his stream as Yogi XX and I was typing and I must have said something and he was like to flame him as a joke. And then he flamed me back and he was like, your name is literally Yogi underscore XX, like pipe down. And I was like, oh shit, like it's
Oh
true.
no.
Like for ages, I hated the underscore XX. I messaged the guy, Yogi, on Twitch and I was like, are you like, can I buy your name? Like, and he was like, haha, fat chance. I was like, whoa, don't have
Okay.
to be mean about it. Um, but yeah, to be honest, I couldn't have got that name anyway because he is a partner streamer, so
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know the rules. But yeah, so yeah, Skidler literally like as soon as I literally left the stream and I was like, it's time. I emailed Twitch. I said, have you got Megan available? And they was like, yeah. Do you want it? I was like, yeah. They was like, cool. I was like, okay. And then I changed it and I was like, oh my God, like no one's gonna know me. I don't know
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do. But like it's my name, so
Yeah. That's such a clean name, just getting your real
yeah.
name.
I'm so glad I done it now, but it was really nerve-wracking thinking like
Yeah.
people might type in YogiXX and not be able to find me. And obviously on Twitter and stuff, I have to have TTV in my name, which I hate.
Yeah. No,
I can't. Yeah.
Dude, I literally have a Twitter account. Okay. I want the Twitter account named Satyr, but there's this super old account made in like 2011 that's completely inactive. It has like one tweet and it looks like a bot. And it's like, I can never get that name because Twitter doesn't allow name changes.
That is so annoying.
Like, just fucking give me it, like, now.
I guess Twitch is good in that regard.
They are. I mean, seriously, when I wanted to change my name from Sae Bae to Satyr, it was instant. Like, I literally was like, can I get Satyr? Literally within 2 seconds, it was already changed. I'm like, what?
It's crazy how well they respond. And I actually just want to say as well, when you did that, I was like so proud. I was like, I'm so happy because although it seems like Sae Bae or Sader, like you can still tell it's you. Like people aren't gonna, and it's like the first 3 letters.
Yeah.
No, was it SAY?
It was SAYBAYBAY, and it was like confusing because like my in-game name's SAE, and the Sae Bae cast is SAE. It's like, I don't know. That was the main reason. So now
you're SAE all over, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was happy with the name change. It looked really clean initially. Now I'm used to it, obviously. It's just like whatever.
And since then, a lot of people have done it. Like Skidler's done it. He's no longer Skidler RS. You've got Swan KBK has dropped the KBK.
Yeah.
Jesse Mia J or Jesse Miage is now Jesse. Yeah. Like, there's a lot of people who have done it now, and it looks really good.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm a big fan.
I was gonna name myself Sae Bae on Twitch, but I was like, yeah, I can't do the underscore. I gotta say, by the way, Skidler, you know, he obviously super, I don't know, he just says whatever's on his mind, but it's very refreshing in a way. Like, because a lot of people try to be way too polite, and I'm not saying that instance of him saying, what the fuck is the underscore XX doing, but he definitely like puts things into perspective when no one else will.
100%. If he didn't do that, it wouldn't have given me the push that I needed. I know that sounds so stupid.
I know, but no, it's like true. I mean,
it is true.
You also know he is like doing it out of love, you know? He's not just like a hateful person. He's just he does things out of love, but he will just be blunt.
He's actually really nice. Like I met him the other day IRL, and
that's cool.
He's really good. He's really nice. He's literally the same in real life as he is on his stream. Like there is no fakeness about it.
That's so cool.
But yeah, shout out him. He's a good laugh to be around.
That's when you know like people. You're gonna be a successful streamer. Like the fact that Skidler's literally the same outside of his stream is like actually insane because he's just full of energy and just always happy. It looks like.
Yeah, for the most part, yes, as much as you can be. Yeah, no.
Okay, so I know we've already covered this, but Cam also asks, how does it feel to be an Infernal caper, and when did you start playing RuneScape?
So it feels amazing. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, after I got the cape, I did kind of like dwindle off a bit and didn't play much, because like I told you before. But yeah, it feels good. Like I look at my back and I'm like, oh shit, I've got an Inferno cape. Like I used to forget. Like I even would put my fire cape on before I'd change my bank around and like like no, you have an Inferno cape now, Megan, not a fire cape. But yeah, and I started playing RuneScape initially when I was a child. Like I was young. Standard story, my brother got me into it. I used to play on his account. My sister played as well. We had one computer that we used to share. Me and my sister got 1 hour each a day.
Yep.
And he like the computer was in his bedroom, so like he would just take it and So I would play like maybe 30 minutes a day, and then I'd go and play on like maybe Club Penguin or something like that. Go on MSN or something like that. But so I used to play then, but it was just literally just go to Falador. Like my best friend played as well. Her brothers played. So we used to like meet up in Falador, go kill chickens together or cows, get cow hides, bank them to give to our brothers later on.
I love that.
We did have some RuneScape boyfriends who used to go to like Valley Castle and like there's a furnace somewhere there, like not a furnace, like a range and like somewhere. I don't know if it's in the castle, but I think it's in one of the houses or something where it used to be. We used to cook the chickens and the cow meat and trade it over.
Just
But yeah.
the dating, like, because
Oh,
everyone did it. I mean, if you when I played in 2004, like, okay, when construction came out in
yeah.
2006, all I did, because I also got an hour on the computer. We got an hour on the computer when my siblings all fought. We had like one day where we all just got so pissed at each other that my parents came in and were like, all right, you guys only get an hour a day, because we were like just fighting over the computer,
Yeah.
and that just
Yeah.
ruined. I was so pissed that day. But yeah, I would just literally just like, I wouldn't be like the e-dater. I would just be the clown that's like interrupting e-dates basically as
Yeah.
like a kid, and just
Having fun with
hanging
it.
out with the people, the high level people in the POHs, just chilling on the throne.
Oh, you was one of
Oh,
those.
I was
Ah.
that guy pulling the lever, trying to shove people down
Yeah.
the trap door while there's like a king and a queen on the throne, e-dating, and I'm just over there being a clown. Yeah.
You was having the most fun,
Oh
honestly.
yeah, that hour was so precious to me. It was
Oh,
everything.
yeah. I
Yeah.
remember like going past, like in Falador when you're walking from Falador back I don't really know my compass. I think it's East Bank.
Hmm.
And then you walk from there down to the thing, you go past the highwayman, and that highwayman used to kill me all the time. And I used to hate him. And when I finally got my levels up, and I think I got like a good weapon at the time, I don't know, it wasn't great, but
Hmm.
it was a good weapon at the time, and I killed him, and I was like, right, I put his cape on my back, and I was like, I've done it. Like I've finally defeated the
Or
highwayman.
deleted, yeah.
Deleted, yeah, such a nerd. But
I
yeah,
yeah, there,
good memories.
like next to or like south of Aubrey, the maid shop in Varrock,
Yeah.
where there's like this random thief that's like level 16. Uh
Yeah.
so when I was a kid, that's where I used to train. I remember getting up to like level 58 combat. I all I did was I killed that thief. And I would wait for its respawn point. And I would just wait for it to spawn again. And like that's all I did, and it was just so comfortable for me. I
And
was just
so
like, this
fun.
is like my little training area. Nobody's around me. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
die. And that's where I trained up to like 58. And I'm like, I am a god at this game. That was bad.
So good.
I miss that. I just miss the magic of the
Oh,
game.
same, same. And like just yeah, everything about it.
Hmm.
And then when I started my account, I guess going back to the question, when I started the account, I think it was like Christmas time, 2018 or 2019. And I made the account, I had my iPad, my brother came round, it was Christmas time, and he was like, RuneScape's back. And I was like, what do you mean? No, it's not. Like, what? It changed. And he was like, no, 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 like the old school version of it. And I was like, no way. And he was like, yeah, you can play it on your iPad. And I was like, what? Made an account. And from there, downhill. And I got like barely any levels. And then I got hacked in like the March. I cried. I rang my brother and I was like, Tom, I've been hacked. And he was like, pissing himself laughing down the phone. Um, he was
Evil.
like, "How did you get hacked?" And I'm like, "Well, I went on this YouTube video and it said that they were like giving away." And he was
Uh,
like, "You're an idiot." But like, I had no idea.
yeah.
And then I found their Facebook and I messaged them and I was like, please give me my account back. I like you can take everything off it. I just want my account. I've worked so hard on it. Bear in mind I had like base 30s. There was probably like not
Base
even a
30.
mil on there. There was probably like not even a mil on there. So there
Hmm.
was just like, yeah, just don't click on any more links, you absolute idiot. And they gave me my account back.
Damn.
Yeah, so that was so cool. And then yeah, and then started doing quests and stuff. All I did, even like when I started playing again like a few years ago, all I did, my brother showed me where to kill moss giants. You know in Karamja where you climb over the little agility shortcut?
Like the little rope swing? Or wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And there's like 4 or 5 moss giants
Yeah.
on that
Yeah.
little island.
Yeah.
So I used to kill them. Then I used to fill up my inventory with like Raynar seeds. When I got a Raynar seed or a Snapdragon, I was like,
Oh,
So
you're just
happy.
freaking
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Freaking out. I was like, oh my God, I've had 2 Raynor seeds this inventory. I'm so happy. I'd pick up like the steel arrows,
Yeah.
everything. And then I'd go over, I'd go to the bank, I'd pay my 30 GP, whatever it was. And then I'd come back. And that is all I did for so long. And then I got to like a decent level because like that's all I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I used to see people come over and I had no idea what a clue even was at this point. And I used to see people come over and like dig on a random spot. And I'd be like, what are these people doing? Like they just keep digging and then like teleporting. What is this? I was like, and then they'd call me a noob. Like some of them would come past and be like, "Lol, noob," and I'd be like, "What the hell?" Like, well,
And
to
you're
be
just thinking they're
fair,
like robots, like just
I
digging
was
and
like,
stuff. Yeah. That
it
is
was
so
the
funny.
strangest thing. Like so strange. But yeah, no, I met a couple of other noobs on that island that I. Sorry, I just got Runecrafting level. I don't know if you heard that.
Oh,
But
grats.
yeah,
Congrats.
oh thanks. 89.
Oh,
Um,
shit.
but yeah, no, that was funny. That was good times.
Yeah,
Really good
I
times.
I miss the days where you see anything on the ground and you run to pick it up. Like you dash
Yeah.
for it. Like nobody else pick it up. It's just like 5 steel arrows, but you know it's gonna,
Yeah.
you can sell that shit.
You can sell that, yeah.
I remember
All adds up.
I remember killing Chaos Druids in Edgeville Dungeon, and they have a very rare chance of dropping 3 Renar weeds.
Yeah.
Like just absolute bank. And I remember every time that would happen, like the triple Renar, I would like audibly like gasp and
Yeah.
just be like
Yeah.
so happy. And it's like it was like 30K, but it was just like so
Yeah.
crazy. And you're like, oh yes, like
And
yeah.
you know what's so cute as well about that is the fact that you probably didn't have a herb pouch or a herb sack or
I
whatever. So
didn't.
you had to like bank every
Yep,
time.
yep.
Oh,
And I
those
would
are the
pick up
days.
I would pick up Guams because I'm like, you know
Yeah.
what? I can't leave it here. It's like something in my brain.
Yeah.
It's like I can't just leave it on the ground. I have to pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and then
That's
you
so
move on
funny.
and you just like I don't know. So you know how in Raids 3 there's that light puzzle room where you have to withdraw your dragon pickaxe?
Yeah.
I can definitely imagine speedrunners in the future bring a dragon pickaxe in their inventory, run in there, and just drop the pickaxe just to go faster,
Oh my God, you're
Like,
right.
can you imagine that? Like,
Yeah, no, I can imagine it.
I actually think that'll start happening. And so when you start thinking of like not picking up items, I mean, there's people just throwing away 5 mil every raid if
Yeah.
they want. I mean, I could definitely see that happening.
That would be wild though.
Oh yeah,
That would be crazy.
You'd have to be on record pace, and that has to be like your last room. I don't even know.
Right.
I don't know how speedrunning will really go with TOA, mainly because it's I don't know. There's just so many invocation numbers. I mean, I know. I think like speedrunning will eventually just be the very base level. So for normal 150 or for expert 300, I don't think anybody would try to speedrun anything higher. But
yeah, I think No Monkey just got the record, didn't he, for expert? I might be
time
lying.
wise, is that it?
I think so. Yeah.
He is a gamer. I was watching him
love
trying to do a 400. Yeah, he's so wholesome. He's awesome.
So wholesome. Oh my God. Like his Inferno guide is just so calming in a way.
I know.
Like he just does it with ease.
Uh-huh.
Whereas Exact's guides is like dun 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 dun. It's like scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
No, the vibes are totally different. Also, honestly, when I listen to a No Monkey ramble, I'm like, my rambles suck. Damn. Like this guy like probably scripts it out and everything. There's no stutters or anything. He's just perfect. I'm like, damn.
But there's no comparison.
I know.
There's no comparison. You can't compare the two. Like, also, going back to the dropping pickaxes thing, should I be panic buying dragon pickaxes then?
You probably. Nah, I doubt it. Yeah, I don't know.
There's not financial advice.
It might be worth it. Who knows? Also, well, actually, I say probably not because they're coming out with the Wilderness rework and they're giving KQ the Dragon Pickaxe as well.
Yeah.
As the Wildy bosses. And Wilderness bosses are going to be popping off because everyone's going to be doing it. Because I am under the assumption that the drop tables for the new Wilderness bosses are going to be stacked. Like probably too OP. And I'm going to probably complain about it. for a little bit, but for the most part, I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
I just don't care as much anymore.
I mean, at the moment you've got the world completed, haven't you?
Yep. Which
yeah,
I have to go back.
Sad.
Yeah. Do you ever? I don't know. For me, I have been like really addicted to RuneScape at certain points in my life.
Oh.
Like,
yeah.
Especially when I used to work like 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And all I think about at my job is like, I just want to go home and play RuneScape. That's all I want to do. And it was in my younger years, of course, where like nothing else was really happening besides just school and work and just
Oh
RuneScape.
no, I still feel that way.
That's good. Feel that way. I think that's a good feeling to have. But
I don't know if that's because I've only been playing for like 3 or 4 years. Yeah, 3 or 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe like that hasn't quite worn off yet, and my addiction is at its peak. Hopefully, and it's not going to get any like worse.
Yeah.
But I think like at the moment, I AFK Bloods, or I'm trying to like eventually max. It will take me a couple of years, but I'm working towards it. So when I'm working, I have my laptop on the desk and I'm AFK and something in the background, Bloods or Redwoods at the moment.
Queen shit.
Thank you. And then yeah, and then when I'm actually like I have to go into the office once a month. Ugh. Can't believe that. How dare they?
What the fuck?
And the whole time I'm in the office, I was sitting there like, this is such like I know it's so cliche, but it is just an XP waste because I can't even go on my mobile and do anything. Because we're only in once a month, they want it to be very like interactive and team bonding and all that shit. So yeah, I can't really play any RuneScape, but then I get home and I'm like, oh yes,
yeah,
can't wait for this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember, so I used to work at a Target distribution center and it was like 12-hour shifts and like it was an hour commute as well. So I was basically gone for like 15 hours of a day and I just come home and just pass out because it's just all manual labor. But I worked 3/12s, so I'd have 4 days off. And oh my God, so I'd work like Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And after Monday, oh my God, the excitement, like the just release of dopamine that I'm driving home to just play RuneScape for 4 days straight. I was like, let's go.
I would actually not mind that. 3 12-hour shifts.
You think you wouldn't? At least for me, I was like, this is going to be so good. And to be honest, it probably is good if you're a total degen and like have nothing else going on. But I don't know. It's kind of... I obviously I'm not the epitome of health, but when you are staying up and you only see darkness, like you like hardly ever see the sun, and then whenever the sun is coming up, you go to sleep. It's like
it was night shifts.
Yeah, it was not. Yeah, I should have stated that it was all night shifts, and so I try to keep that schedule. So it was really fun. Don't get me wrong, but nowadays, I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah. Well, lucky you don't need to.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Eternally grateful.
Eternally grateful. Pray G. Do you say Prage or Pray G? Because I say Pray G, and other people say Prage.
Yeah, it's Prage. It's like because you wouldn't say Saggy, right?
That's so true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you just keep saying Prage. It's
Prage.
Cool, or Cumge. Actually, I thought of Cumge only because I was about to read the new tweet and she was saying Cumge before we started the Sae Bae cast, and it's just fucking ingrained in my mind. It's a terrifying emote. So new, and I am interested in this. Do you have any plans or aspirations for Zanaris in the future, or anything you'd like to do? And you're gonna have to explain that. But first, she has 2 more questions. What is the hardest part of running a female server? Best part? And is there any content you haven't touched that you'd like to try more?
Oh, okay. So I guess I should start by saying what Zanaris is. I made a Discord server for just some girls in the category who initially I made it because I had I got doxxed and I saw in some other girls' chats that the guy that did it was in their chat. And they was like VIPs and stuff. So I wanted to tell them, but I didn't want to be like meddling in their business and be like, hey, by the way, this is a personal one-on-one conversation and that guy doxed me. So I was like having a sunbed one day, really irrelevant, but yeah. And I was like, how do I tell like this? And like I didn't know that there'd been like female servers before, but like maybe hadn't worked out or something. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna make a Discord and like send it to the girls, like everyone that I know in the category. By the way, if there are any girls like in listening to this that like would are streamers, um, it's literally open invite to any girl. You don't have to be like a certain viewers or anything. I just don't know every single streamer to invite them. But yeah, I made it and yeah, plans and then sorry, so yeah, so I made the channel with a spreadsheet that so do you know Potato Heim?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm terrible at spreadsheets. I'm terrible at organization. Uh and Potato Heim is like a spreadsheet queen. So I made Potato an admin and she does all of that stuff and she is amazing.
Aw.
So we've got like this spreadsheet and stuff and yeah, it's pretty good. If you want to look at it, if you want to listen to what's in there, you can. If you don't and you want to figure it out for yourself, that's also fine. But it's not just that, it's also collaborations and just like IRL things. Like we have like workout motivation channels and just all sorts of stuff. It's nice. I feel like I've gotten a lot closer to a lot of girls in the community because of it and made friends, and I feel like a lot of other people have as well. So it's nice. But yeah, so any aspirations for it? Yes. I've got some ideas, but at the moment, like, I mean, I work full time, I stream nearly full time,
Mm-hmm.
and I've got my own Discord to run. Like, I do feel really guilty about how little time I do put into it. I need to get better with it, and I think definitely some more collaborations and like to encourage that would be very beneficial for the RuneScape category, for the girls in it.
Yeah, I think
Just
that's
like
awesome.
raids and stuff, events and stuff like that, maybe. But yeah, I got some things in mind. I just need to take some time to like maybe I'll take a week off work, my like my day job and try and think some things through.
That's really cool. And I think, yeah, I think something like that is definitely needed with how, yeah, how
I
Twitch
was
can be.
also really worried like that people would be like calling me sexist or whatever, but I was like, "Do you know what? Whatever."
Oh, if
Like,
anybody, yeah, that's just stupid
yeah,
for
I did.
anybody to think
You
that.
know what it's like though. I
Hmm.
didn't want to be having to like, politically correct or whatever.
Yeah. No, I think
Not
that's
let the men in or whatever.
No, I think that's
Yeah.
totally appropriate. And I'll have it linked. I mean, my YouTube is completely dominated by males, so I doubt there's like hardly anybody, but I will have it linked in the descriptions for any potential female streamers that are in the category.
Yeah, maybe not link it, but
Okay.
we could
Yeah, maybe
just
not. You
yeah, I
let
don't
me
want an
know, yeah.
influx of like people pretending, but yeah, just if
I'm a
anyone is
girl. Yeah.
listening, we
Yeah.
do have a vetting process to ensure that you are.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. That's
so just DM me on Twitter, whisper me on Twitch or anything like that, and add me on Discord, and yeah, we can get you in.
perfect. Yeah, that was probably not the smartest thing to just fucking link,
It's
but
fine, don't
yeah.
worry.
Okay. Okay, wait. Did we already cover the hardest part of running it and best part?
No, so the hardest part is actually just, I guess, finding the time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then feeling guilty because it's like the girls are in there and they're like keeping it active and stuff, bless their hearts. And I'm sitting there like, guys, I'm so overwhelmed. I swear we'll do an event soon and we'll do like a boozy night on Discord or something, and then I just never get around to it. So that's probably one of the hardest things. And the best part is, like I said, I guess seeing other people make friends and like there's a lot of people that have been saved from really bad situations, really dangerous situations because of just communication
Mm-hmm.
in there, which is, it's not we don't go in there and say, hey, ban this guy. Like you just say, well, this happened to me, so you do with that information what you will. Um, so yeah, no, it's good to see that like it has helped some people for sure.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And is there any content you haven't touched that you'd like to try?
Oh, yes, actually. So I've never done Corrupted Gauntlet or Gauntlet, actually. So I'd like to try that.
Does it interest you? Like, does it look like fun content for you?
I've just heard that it's really hard. I see one of my best friends, Hanny, she does it all the time, and like she's really good at it. But I would like to. I don't know. I'd like to try it. And also Hydra. I've never done Hydra. I've had a funny story actually. I had like 2,000 or 3,000 Slayer points. Went to Konar, skipped them all for a Hydra task, and I didn't get one. So I was like, great. Now I've got to like boost points. It was horrible, and I still haven't. Like at the moment, I'm doing like 9 Turiel and then 1 Konar because although that's not the way that the quote unquote like speedrunners and stuff, they don't do that. They do Steve apparently, but I'm not. I just want points. I don't really mind what the task is.
Yeah.
Like I actually think that some of Steve's tasks are like more annoying or less enjoyable than some of Konar's.
Yeah, I agree. I actually
Yeah.
like variety in Slayer. I'm one of those weirdos that I like never skip tasks unless I'm going for something very specific.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Have you got like a good streak?
Oh yeah, I've never lost my streak. I refuse to lose my streak.
Oh. See, I was like, right, I've got no points. I want a Zuck task and I don't want to have to like organically do this. So I
Yep.
went into, do you know, Valor?
Yeah.
Shout out Valor, by the way. What a bloody gamer. I went into his stream and I was like, hi, do I just lose my streak so I can do this? And he was like, do it. He was like, you won't regret it. He was like, you're gonna feel like shit once you've done it. But after that, you're a free man. Like you can do exactly what you like. You're not tied to anything. And I was like, you're actually right. And I haven't regretted it. I didn't even really look at my streak anyway.
Yeah.
Um, and plus when I get the Zuck pet, when I get it, not if. When I get that, it's gonna be worth it.
I just think I have a little bit of OCD when it comes to it because I just want to know
Yeah.
exactly how many tasks I've done, and as soon as
The-
I reset it, it's like, damn it.
Yeah. And the thing is with your account, like where you're a completionist, I guess you would say,
Mm-hmm.
or like a collection logger. You've
Clogger.
got like a clogger. Yeah, that's the one. I was gonna say that, but I didn't know if it was weird. Yeah, when you're like a clogger, you want to like keep that because it's what you've done. That's what you've achieved in the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, I
You know,
mean,
like it kind of adds to it.
I was about to lose the streak when Grandmaster came out, and I was trying to do my Infernal tasks, and I could
Yeah.
not get the sub or stay over 50 HP one for like 10 attempts, and I had like 12k points stacked up from Wilderness Slayer,
Yeah.
and I literally spent all of them. Like I was down to like 100 by the end, and I finally got Grandmaster, and I was like, okay, time to rebuild, because I was literally on the verge of about to start skipping with Turiel. But I was like, nope, we finally got it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't blame anybody for skipping.
By the way,
Mhm.
shout out to you for getting the Zoc helm. That is something that is like crazy to me. Some of the tasks on there, like, what the fuck? How is it even possible?
They look so intimidating. Trust me. Like when combat achievements came out, like I finished easy through elite in like a week because I was just playing a lot, and I was like, I need to get this done so I have my boosted clue scrolls. And then seriously, for like the next 2 weeks, I was just trying to enjoy the game, and I just couldn't. It was like one of those things that's just eating me up inside. Like, you need to go get a Soak helmet, and I'm like
with Inferno. Okay.
yes. And I was like, this is gonna fucking suck. Like, this is
Yeah.
going to suck so bad, because you just like look over it and you're like, oh my gosh, like there's like 70 just bullshit tasks that are just gonna be so hard. But
What was the hardest one that you thought was hardest?
I thought Perfect Tob was gonna be hardest, but we literally one and done it. It's just
I've
done.
heard that one's really hard though.
Yeah,
Maybe you just had a really good team.
I mean, I one and done it, but I guess I didn't technically one and done it because like we obviously were trying to get a perfect top when we were trying to just perfect certain rooms.
Yeah.
So like obviously we're trying to get a perfect top regardless.
Yeah.
But then when I had completed all of the rooms, we just did one run and we just got the whole perfect top. I was like, okay,
Nice.
that was really clean. 6 Jads I've never had a problem with. The one, don't lose a single prayer point in Fire Cave, or in the fight
Oh my
caves.
god.
That one seems super intimidating, but I promise, like, especially now with Masori out, if you have like full Masori, Tebow, blowpipe, you don't even need a blowpipe actually. You just need well, yeah, I guess you should bring a blowpipe, but all you have to do is just avoid bats, which is really easy. Just run, and well, I say it's really easy for the later waves, but really, as long as you can just know how to lazy flick the majors, whenever a wave starts, just listen to the noises of the majors and just tank a hit. Like, they maybe will hit you a 30, and you can brew up as much as you want and drink as much restore as you want, but you just can't lose a prayer point. So, like, it was so easy, honestly. It wasn't even that hard. And then for Jad, you just got a lazy flick. Just make sure you're, obviously only turning on your prayer for 1 tick.
Yeah, see, that's my issue. I'd have to have like the metronome on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Shout
I
out
guess
metronome, by the way, as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's very handy little tool. I'm not gonna lie, I used that throughout my whole Inferno journey. I just split the audio so that I couldn't, like, no one else could hear it, because that would drive people insane.
I've always wanted to kind of make a playlist of 100 BPM songs.
Yeah,
like something that's just
do it.
perfect with RuneScape.
That would pop off in the RuneScape community. You could just send it to everyone.
Yeah, but then like you have like one little server lag and like the whole song's off again. You're like, damn it. To, like,
bloody servers.
Yeah. Plus a tick technically now is 0.603 seconds.
Right.
So even if you had a 100 BPM song, it would eventually get out of hand pretty quickly.
Yeah. But the metronome is correct, isn't it?
You could set if you set 100 BPM metronome, it'll stay with it pretty good, but it eventually will leave it just because of potential little server lags. And but you could set up a metronome to be exactly like 6.03 or whatever it is. I think it's 6.03. Somebody will probably correct me in the comments, but yeah, I don't know. 100 BPM is pretty much fine for like short-term things, but you would eventually lose it. Yeah,
I see. That is cool though. Yeah, the Zotkelm. Going back to the Zotkelm, the Zotkelm is something as well. That I just find like the same as like the Max Inferno cape. Like the Zotkelm is just so nice to look at.
Oh yeah, when I got it,
you're a gamer.
Yeah, when I got it, I was like, okay, it's weird
I'm cool
though.
Now.
Yeah, like you just think, okay, like the game's done again.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. For me, I've been on the edge of like, obviously I'm still missing a ton of, well, not a ton of things, but I'm missing things, and so I don't feel like fully complete, but I've always felt on the edge of like pretty much being completed with most things. So when something comes out, it's always really stressful. Like combat achievements were like, damn, like I have a brand new huge grind ahead of me. And then you complete it and then it's like, oh, back to like, oh, do whatever I want. And then I don't know, it's hard to get like super motivated to play. Like obviously I love the game still, but when you don't have something you're like actively working toward that has like a number on the screen for it, I don't know. It just
and it's not like you would ever make a new account. I know you're like very much a one account Andy, so
yeah, definitely. Yeah. I don't know. What about you? Do you think you'd make another account?
You know what? I love my main. I've got so much that I have to do on it. I think I would personally be someone, obviously not like you, but like
obviously,
I would want to max.
Not like me.
I wouldn't be able to. Like I couldn't. I wouldn't have a Zarkel. I would like to max. I could never do the 200 mil stuff. Passively, maybe I could get to like, I don't know, 50 mil or something. I'm nearly there with strength actually. Did I just say strength? Did I just say that weird?
No.
Oh. But yeah,
I
like
don't think so.
I've got so much to do on my main. I've got to learn so much content. I've got to max. I haven't even done my achievement diaries. Like I've just got so much to do. I've toyed with the idea of making an Iron Man just because like I love PVM. like it's my favorite thing to do in the game. I love PVM, I love raids. And I just feel like getting an item on a Iron Man would just be so
Oh,
sick. But then
it slaps.
I know, but like at the same time,
It's so much
I
time
ha
investment.
I hate early game. I hate having to walk places. I hate having to do all of the like
Oh yeah,
shitty
same.
agility and like have I hate skilling. I hate questing. Um I don't hate it, but like I'm not keen. I love
Yeah,
PVM. That's what I want to be
questing
doing.
sucks.
Yeah. I want to be just PVMing and that's all I want to do. So like if I could get an account, I would never do this by the way, because I would never like say if oh you train my account up for me until it's like ready to go mid game and then I can go mid game bossing and then that's my account. Now I would never do that because if that account gets like cracked, like maybe I don't know like yours or for laws or I don't know, I can't think of examples right now on the spot, but
Hmm.
if it gets cracked, I would be so paranoid that like well they know my email,
Yeah, they could just
they
recover
know my
it or something.
login.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and as much as like yeah, I'm quite a trustworthy person. I'm very trustworthy, but
Hmm.
not trustworthy like I'm very trusting, sorry. Um
You're probably trustworthy too.
I,
I think so.
I'd like to think so. But yeah, like I'm such a trusting person, but
Yeah.
like with my RuneScape account, no one knows my stuff. No
Yes,
one.
that's good. Good for you.
No one. Like not even my brother.
Good for you.
Not that I
Um,
don't trust him, but yeah, you know what I mean.
yeah. Well, I will say, I mean, if you were, and I don't know. I used to like try to get people to like toy with the idea of making an Iron Man.
Mm,
I don't really care as much anymore. Mainly because main
yeah.
almost feels like Iron Man with collection log.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Iron Man made me so addicted to this game. It was
Yeah.
fucking unreal. But yeah. I mean, here's the other cool thing about Iron Man is, yeah, maybe if you have a main that like already has Infernal cape and like your account is already really like nice. But for
Thank you.
me, I didn't really have a great account. Like I had an account with like 1,800 total, but it was like newbie. Like I hadn't really done much on it. And so
Yeah.
making an Iron Man was like, it was cool. It was like the new thing because it was hardcore release.
Yeah. Yeah.
But man, I don't know. That addiction sets in quite hard and everything feels good. Like
Yeah.
even getting your first bronze like fucking sword feels good. Like every single thing. So it's not like you're like, oh, I need to get a Tebow to feel any dopamine. Like you're feeling dopamine every single
Yeah,
drop
yeah.
you get.
Every single upgrade.
Yeah.
And also like I played leagues,
Mm-hmm.
like the Trailblazer. Was it Trailblazer the last one?
Shattered relics.
Oh yeah, so I did the Trailblazer one. I didn't really play much Shattered Relics. But yeah, I played the Trailblazer one with my brother. And this was obviously before I streamed. And it was so fun. Like we would be in Brimhaven Dungeon, like trying to get a rune dagger or I don't even not a dagger, rune something. It was like one of the tasks that you had to do. And like when you finally got that drop, it was so sick, like the dopamine hit. But I guess again going back to the Iron Man, like the early game would be a put off for me, and also having to get blood runes for your scythe, like having to make potions, like all of
And the
that
herb
stuff.
runs and the bird
Yeah.
runs and the seaweed. You have to do so much, but
I
yeah,
don't mind dailies like that.
that's good.
My hunter level was 70 when I started streaming. I've not trained hunter once and it's 96 because I've just done birdhouse runs. And that's not
Damn.
even, I'm not exaggerating.
Then maybe you would make a good fit for Iron Man. I feel like the main reason people don't want to make accounts, and it includes me in this, is just like going back on that grind of constant herb runs, constant farm contracts,
Mm.
constant things like that,
Yeah,
which at the time, don't get me wrong, I loved it. I ate it up, but now
yeah.
I'm just like
Seems like a chore.
yeah, I'm like toasted from it mainly because I've just done it for years.
Yeah.
So
Especially if you like, did you get Tangle Root on a good XP
I
or
still don't have Tangleroot actually.
no way?
65 mil farming.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. No, I don't
I got mine at
yeah.
30 mil.
Okay, that's respectable. I don't really care because I will always have to do more herb runs, obviously. Although I only do like maybe one well, right now with TOA, I do like one a week. But like I was on a pretty good schedule with them. But yeah, I'll eventually get Tangle Root. That is not even close to my favorite pet at all. So I just don't really care.
What is your favorite pet?
Favorite pet is Nibbler.
Oh, yeah.
And then probably the raids, Transmogs, TOB, and Cox. And then probably Vedion.
Yeah.
I love Vedion.
Yeah. They're good pets.
Yeah. I also love Kraken. I always say that. But
really?
Yeah. It's super like underrated because everyone has it. But it is so cute and it's always festive. And it's small. And it swims.
I don't know. Doesn't it swim?
Yeah, it has little like water waves. It swims in the ground. I don't know. It's cool. It's cool. And every single Christmas it has a Santa hat on. So like I'm sorry. That's like badass.
Yeah, but so does my Vorkath, I think.
Oh, does it? I don't have Vorky yet.
I got spooned on like basically all of my pets. It's really
I spooned
really
every
bad.
single one of my pets too, except for like 2 of them.
So nice.
Yeah. That I feel like that happens to everyone though, unless you're specifically grinding for one pet and you will not stop until you get it. Because like, I don't know. It just makes sense that you would get your first few pets like early. So
yeah.
Okay. You had mentioned Hanny and she has some topics. So she asks, what is your pre-stream schedule? I love this question. I love it because Based After Dark was talking about like pre-stream schedules and it made me like really consider what I do. I just sit on the computer and
what do I do?
So actually, let's just cover that one because the other questions is like favorite stream memory, which I guess we didn't cover. It was embarrassing memories.
Yeah,
so
we
I guess
didn't cover it.
And then, I guess I'll just read the last one. If Cox or Tob didn't exist throughout your streaming gaming career, which would you have missed the most?
Oh.
So.
Like, basically choosing between Cox or Tob?
Yeah. What's better, I guess?
Oh. I love Tob so much. I do love Tob a lot. Whereas it's hard because Cox is that content you can go to, it's completely brain dead. Like you can just mass Cox, nothing to do, mass Cox.
Massive
That's
Cox.
how when I was going for my partner push, I was like mass Cox every day. It drove me insane at some points, but like people would actually come in just to troll, and it like I felt like I couldn't stream anything else because everyone would leave. So I was like in a toxic relationship with Mass Cox, but to be honest, and I vowed that I would never ever host a Mass Cox ever again after I got partner. And as soon as I got partner, I was like, Mass Cox anyone? It's just
oh my God.
It's just such good. I love Cox. It's just such a good way. Like everyone can come, not really much of a limit. Everyone's included. People can fish, people can mine. Like everyone feels like they can get involved, and it's just so easy to talk to chat. I can get drunk and do it and like not die. It's fine. It's just so nice. It's just good content. I think it like some people may not think it's fun to watch. I think it's fun to do in a mass. I'm not really keen on like trios or duos or four-mans. I find them really boring. But Mass Cox I really enjoy. So stream-wise, I would say Mass Cox, but my personal preference is Tob, and like the only reason why I say that is because Tob is harder to stream because, you look away and bloat for 2 seconds and like you get a foot on you and you die or so it's a bit harder to stream that, but especially like doing duos and stuff, that's hard to like keep like when I do that on stream, my chat is kind of like they know like, well, she's not going to be reading our messages straight away. And I'd say I'm quite a sociable streamer more than a gameplay streamer.
I think you're both.
So.
Yeah. But yeah, you
really?
definitely keep the chat engaged, and like I remember your Mascox streams, and they were just fun. Even though I personally like, I will do occasional Mascox if it's like, I don't know, like a celebration stream or something, and it's really not. I always dread it in my mind beforehand, but then when I'm doing it, I'm like, this is fun. This is nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
It's cool just for everyone to get together. You don't have to be like completely great player. You can
Yep.
just get by. Iron Men can come or Pures can come in
Yeah.
their
Yep.
absolutely shit gear and you can just flame them for it. Like, who's this? Oh, it's funny.
Yeah.
It's good. I like it. So I don't know how to answer the question, to be honest. I think stream-wise, I would prefer Cox.
Yeah, but
And
that's because of like the experiences you had with it streaming.
yeah. And Tob, personally, I wouldn't want to leave. Like, I wouldn't want that to go. So yeah.
Let
Hard question.
let me ask you before we ask the first question she asked. What is, and I guess this would take more time for you to get comfortable with TOA, but what do you think is the best raid out of the three now?
Um,
Just in your
Tob.
opinion, I guess, right now.
Tob. I don't know. I don't know. I still have like a soft spot for Tob. Like I've done TOA. I did get a staff, like wasn't in my name. So like now I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, TOA is so good. But like I don't know, there's just so many variables to TOA that like my brain, I don't know like if there's something wrong with me or something, but I just love that Tob's the same every time. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, I
You're
just
not
I
having to
just like
stress out
that.
about
It's comfortable.
invocations and
Yeah, and you don't have to think, well, like yeah, the invocations and all, which one am I gonna take? And
what
I know
runes are
that's
we
now
doing
it's like
first.
power.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, there's just too many variables. Whereas Tob, it's like you know what's going to happen. You can perfect it. Not that I have, definitely not, but like you can perfect it, and I feel like that's a good way. Like, there's obviously some variables like Verzik, you don't know what it's going to, major range of P3 or whatever, but
Mm-hmm.
I like the fact that it's the same every time. I'm very much a creature of habit. But I'm going to be streaming a lot more TOA, so especially since I got that staff, I'm going to be probably a bit addicted to it now. I did
Yeah.
like two just before this cast,
It's
so that
fun.
might change.
I
My answer might change
I think one
soon.
one thing that's super cool about TOA is like, for example, right now the servers are totally fucked during the
Yeah,
daytime. Like it's
yeah,
unbearable sometimes. But the cool thing is, first of all, I can solo it, and I also have the
yeah.
option to do teams. And also, if I just want to chill or if I'm like really fried out of my mind, I can just turn down a lot of invocations and just relax and still get some
Mm,
chances at purples.
yeah,
But if I
yeah,
really want to
yeah.
focus at night, I can like crank it up. And it's
I
just,
like that,
yeah.
but also another point, like this isn't anything to do with why I like it or dislike it or have any like opinion on it, but it's nice in Tob the fact that I guess it's not nice, but whereas like TOA is very inclusive, which I love that because it gets people playing together, and it's fun. If you want to solo, you can solo it, you can get better at the game, etc. I think that's amazing for the game. But I also like the exclusivity that solo Tob, like I could never do that. But watching, I don't know, Exact or a Cold One or anyone solo Tob is just so amazing to me, like to watch. And
Yeah.
because it's so like rare to see it. For me anyway, I don't really hang around a lot of people that are like that good at the game, I guess. Well, no, wait, that was I just insulted all my friends. But like you know
Everyone
what
you
I
hang
mean?
out
Like
with kind of sucks.
yeah, you can't solo Torb? No, okay, bye. But no, like I just think there's something special about watching someone do solo Torb and you don't get that with TOA. I mean, to be honest, I haven't really watched many people. I guess you could expert it and then I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know.
I
I'm
think
talking
like
to shit.
I'm excited to see, for example, someone like Port Kazard that like he doesn't stream, but he uploads his crazy stuff on Twitter or on his YouTube
Yeah.
channel. But I am expecting him or somebody in the community to just do something unreal with TOA, like do like a 500 invocation, like something
Yeah.
stupid, which does get me excited because obviously it's not possible to turn on every invocation because like how would that even be possible? Like, having no food, no potions, no everything's hitting you through prayer, like that would be impossible. But it would be cool to see how far somebody can take it. And
Mm,
going back to a cold one with his solo tobs, that
yeah.
dude makes it look so easy.
I don't know how he does it. He just does it
It's
so
just
like
muscle memory now. I mean, he is a gamer at that place.
I was gonna say I'm so excited to meet him, but he's actually not coming to San Diego, so I'm very sad about that. But Cold One is like I look up to him. He inspires me. He's really good at the game.
Yeah, he's a
And
king.
he's a good guy, yeah.
Yeah,
He's so humble as well. Like,
he's so fun. He's just a
oh,
fun guy. And
we love him.
I,
Such a good
I'm
guy.
also just like really happy that he's stuck around with the OSRS community because like
Yeah.
I used to watch him back when he was an Iron Man when he first started streaming to like 10, 15 people.
Mm.
And we got like, we became friends pretty easily. And then, yeah, just watching his like experience and watching his just consistency with streaming throughout the years is just really cool. And I'm glad he's like a big part of the community.
Yeah. 100%, I agree. I also think he's one of them people who are just so smart. Like everything he
Oh,
says, I'm
yeah.
like, you're right. I'm not gonna even question what you said. I
Yeah.
just take it as gospel. Like he could tell me that the sky was green and I'd be like, yep, no worries. I agree.
You are very trusting.
It's one of them
Yeah.
ones. Yeah.
Uh, so Hanny's first question was, what is your pre-stream schedule? Like, what really is going on an hour before your stream up until the moment you
Uh,
hit live?
oh, an hour before I
Oh,
will
I'm
still
just
be at
saying,
work.
yeah. No, I mean, like, I
So
don't know, however long it takes you to, like, just...
yeah, so this is like what my kind of day looks like. So I work, I go to well, I'll go to work. I walk to my office, which is like 2 steps from my bedroom. Uh, um,
You have to go to work at it, yeah.
yeah,
So cool,
at
though.
like 8:30 in the morning, obviously, and then I'll work on my lunchtime. I'll have like a shower. Sometimes I'll have it in the morning if I can be bothered, but yeah, usually I'm lazy and have it at lunchtime. Have a shower, like do whatever I need to do for that, and then work again. And then I'll usually like bang out all of my work and like get my target done early, like just do my work really quickly. But obviously, my target's like, I'm quite good at my job. So like, sound like I'm bragging, but anyway, usually I'll just bang out my work early in the morning, and then I have like a little bit of time um at the end of the day. So like I will maybe like an hour before my stream, so maybe like 4:30, I just put a bit of makeup on, maybe go and eat something. Sometimes my community always have a go at me because I don't eat sometimes. Like I forget to eat dinner or whatever. Um, but yeah, I usually just put makeup on, get changed, uh, just because I'm like in pajamas or something, like just a dressing gown or something, and then that's it. Like I set up my Spotify, my RuneScape, my OBS, my Twitch chat, my whatever else. Think of a title, which is usually just hi because I'm not very creative. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it really. It's not really much to it.
that's cool. Do you
I
ever,
end
like...
I
I'm just curious, do you ever load up OBS and just, like, stare for, like, 10 minutes? And then, like, debate whether you're going live? I don't
all
know.
the
That's
time.
At least that's with like Based After Dark. A lot of people are just like, yeah, I'll just sit on the OBS screen and just like contemplate life for like 10 minutes. It's
Yeah,
relatable for
I
me at
do
least.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll put like a going live tweet out or
Yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that. Or also I have a lot of issues with I'm very bad with technology. Everything goes wrong for me. So my OBS always breaks. My mic is a piece of shit that I need to get fixed, actually. Well, fixed. I need to buy a new one. Prison Joe has been on my case about getting a new one. Um, and like, yeah, everyone else. My webcam is broken. Like sometimes it'll like my PC picks up my webcam and then I can't get it to change to my mic and then it's all a drama. So
Yeah.
sometimes I'll go live and I've not touched a single setting since I finished a stream like the day before. And my mic's fucked up, my webcam's fucked up, like everything's broken, and I'm like, my Spotify isn't coming through, and I'm like, why? Like, why does this happen? So sometimes, like, I've got into the habit of like testing it all. Like, I'll do a recording and I'll see, is this working? Is that working? Is my mic like, yeah, sometimes it just is bad. I'll do a
Yes.
recording and just say hello, hello, see how
Sometimes
it
my
sounds.
mic just stops being registered and I have to like reset it up. I'm like, this is so weird. Why is it even glitching? I also wish there was like a button, and there honestly probably is some crazy application or something that is just like a one-click button that sets up all your stuff
Oh,
within a click. Like imagine that. I have to load up so many things and
what a dream.
yeah, just like click done everything that you want with your stream setup's perfect. That'd be
Yeah,
nice.
that would be lovely. So one
Um
of the big brain RuneScape players could make it, I'm sure.
yeah, no, for real. Somebody could. It probably already is a thing. It just
Yeah,
I'm lazy. I'm not gonna try to set it up.
yeah.
What is your favorite stream memory besides the Infernal Cape?
Um, it's a hard one. I think probably getting partnered. It wasn't on stream, but like having the celebration and stuff, that was really fucking really sick.
Yeah.
Um, Especially because I was going for it for quite a while. And I never thought I'd actually get it. And then like I got it and I was like, oh my God, life's gonna change now. It didn't. Nothing changed.
Nothing.
I got a new name like 2 months later. That's about it.
The little badge
But
is cool though. Just going around
yeah, but I
flexing.
mean I turn it off mostly now.
Really?
Yeah, like some streams I forget, but
Mm-hmm. I think for me, like occasionally I'll have it off in some streams if I have like, you know, a little other badge, like a little bit badge or a gift badge or something. But I also have the snowflake badge, which I really like. The little like
yeah.
2018 badge. But I think I like having it on just so, and I know it sounds arrogant. It's not really meant to be like so I can stand out, but
No,
I
it's
don't
good advertising.
it's not even like for the advertisement. It's just so that like people know it's the authentic me, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
especially because I've changed my name,
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like that's just like continually kind of been like, okay, some people might think you may be impersonating somebody. And I'm
Yeah,
not,
yeah.
obviously it's not that deep. Nobody's going to be doing that, but like, it's
But
nice
also,
just
there's no
having that
reason to turn it off. Like, the only reason I've started turning it off isn't because I don't want to, like,
flex.
flex it. It's just because, like, I might have a better badge. Like, the TwitchCon
Yeah.
Amsterdam badge was so, so nice.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I liked that one. So I put that one on instead. Or, yeah, it just depends. But
Yeah.
I also want to say, like, the first ever partner streamer who came into my stream, guess who it was?
Who?
You.
Was it
Like, and
actually?
yeah, and like was actually just nice to me and normal and like subscribed. And I was like, what the hell? He's
Oh,
so nice. Yeah, so thank you. That was really nice. I felt like validated a little bit as well.
oh, that's cool. I'm glad I could.
Yeah.
I'm glad I could do that.
I'm sure I've heard other people say that as well. That you was like the first one to be like,
Yeah, that's what Qnique
be
said.
nice to
I was
them.
the first one
Yeah.
in there. But
Yeah.
I love like I do this. I don't do it often enough anymore,
Yeah.
but I still do it here and there where I will literally just go on the old school directory, go from 0 viewers to higher. And
Yeah.
for those people listening that like are a new streamer or something, I'm not gonna lie, like I only click on streams that have a face cam. Like that's just me. That's me, by the way. But if I'm looking for a new streamer, that's like lower viewers or something, I'm interested in seeing like who's up and coming and stuff, or even just people
Mm,
that have just started. But yeah, the only way I'm clicking a stream is if there's a face cam. And so yeah, that must have been, I don't know, maybe that's, I know that's how I found Nick, but I don't remember if that's
yeah.
how I found you.
Yeah. No, I understand that. Like the face cam thing. Like I watch a lot of streamers that don't have a face cam, like
Mm-hmm.
uh, loads of people.
It's like just finding people. Like I would rather, if I'm
Yeah.
spending the night and I'm just like I'm in bed and I'm looking through the directory, I'd rather connect with somebody that has a face cam. Just that,
I agree.
yeah.
I mean, the only people that I watch that like I do watch a lot of people that have that, but
Mhm.
at the same time, I probably have been introduced to them a different way, and I didn't organically find their
Yeah,
stream.
yeah, yeah.
So there's a difference. But like, that's not to say that, you're not going to be successful without one. It's just a lot
Mhm.
harder.
It is harder. And yeah,
Yeah.
no, I watch plenty of streams that don't have face cams. Hey, Jason, Casey are the main
Yeah.
two that are just
Yeah.
so. But yeah, I'm glad I could have done that. Who's in your dream Tob team? First
Oh,
thought after getting the cape. If you could remove one piece of content from the game, what would it be and why? What's something people may not know about you? And do you believe in ghosts?
oh my God. Can we just okay, wait, let me
There's a
find it.
lot
What's
here.
it?
I'll link it to you as well.
Oh no, I got it. I got it. I
Okay, you
got
got
it.
it. All right.
All right. Okay. Let me just start off with saying, friend zones, I love you, but what the hell? What's something people may not know about you. I feel like I'm in like an alcohol anonymous class and we're all getting to know each other. And it's like, hi, my name's Megan, and you have to say a random fact about yourself, and someone passes you a ball and it's really awkward. I don't know what something made up people not may know about me. I don't know. That's a hard one.
I bet there's
You know
something.
when like you realize that you're really not an interesting person when you're on the spot and
Oh, I
someone's like,
realized that years
tell me
ago.
something about yourself. I can't answer that question. I don't know. Uh, that's a hard one. I'll come back to that.
Okay.
Who's in your dream top team? Uh, well, obviously friend zones. He's such a gamer. Um, have you seen him do top? Wow, amazing. Um, I don't know. Like, I guess.
That's all he wanted to hear, by the way. I mean, you're already good with that question. It's just you and him.
Let me just actually say, I don't know who I would want, but I remember listening to the Sae Bae cast with Adwam and Corky, right?
Yeah.
And when they was talking about their duo tops, where like they would walk, they'd run in, and then both shoot at Maiden, and then they both realize they both forgot their arrows, and then like all of this funny stuff. Like, yes, I remember that. I
Love
have a
it.
weird memory, but yeah, all of this funny stuff.
Yeah.
I would love that. Sounds like they had such a good time.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
when I was listening to that Sae Bae cast ages ago, I was like, shit, I want to talk with them too. Like they seem so fun to talk with, and yeah, I guess them two would be as well on the team then, just because of that. I guess I don't know.
That's a good shout. You know what? I gotta say, like Adwam, like I mean, and Corky, but Adwam especially. I mean, when he is playing the game, he is
Mm,
just having a fun time. He
yeah.
takes the game so easy. He never
Mm.
gets pissed off. I've seen so many of his speedrun Infernos when he's streaming them, and
Oh
like
my God.
he is zooming, and then when he dies, he just laughs it off. But it's not even like something to cope. It's like
Yeah,
genuinely he doesn't give a fuck. He's just
yeah.
having a good time, and it's so refreshing.
He is honestly like, so I met him in London
Hmm.
with another group, and I think I could easily say that he is one of my best friends in the community. He's the nicest guy. You
Oh
like
yeah,
people say like high level community, like they're so horrible and all that. He is the nicest guy that you will ever meet in your life. Like
I
he is
believe it.
just so down to earth. He's just so nice. He's funny. Like he's an amazing person. Shout out Adwan.
Yeah, he's just glowing. Like
Yeah.
he just
He's a
yeah,
caring, really, really nice person.
yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
That's a good dream Tob team. So we keep
Thanks.
going back to this, but briefly, what was your first thought after getting the cape? Was it more relief, do you think, or was it like hell yeah?
I can't like I just remember like if I was to watch the clip back now, I just smile because of how like you can see just I didn't believe it for a second.
Yep.
It took a minute for it to like register in my head. And then I was like relieved. And then I was just like ecstatic. I
That's so
guess those
cool.
were my feelings. Like it was just amazing, and the chat was going wild, and there was probably so many messages that I'd missed. I'm sorry if I missed your message, but like I was on cloud nine. It was a long time coming, and I had a lot of people helping me though. Like I had uh some of my friends like at the beginning when I first started the grind. I had like in Discord, like, yeah, so this is how you would solve that wave, like I'd record it or I'd go in VC with them and they'd sort of help me through it and stuff. So after that long grind, I just thought, yeah, it's done. I can do it. It felt good. I rang my brother and told him, and he was like really happy. And yeah, it was cool. It was really funny. Like, it was nice. It's a good moment.
Are you a fan of Lord of the Rings? Like, have you watched the movies?
I don't really want to answer this. So I know you're an absolute massive fan of Lord of the Rings, right?
Me?
Because yeah,
I mean, I'm not a like
over Harry
absolute
Potter you are.
lunatic. I just don't like
No, but
Harry
like,
Potter. Yeah, when they
yeah.
compare the two, I'm like, fuck Harry
Yeah.
Potter.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like I've never seen Lord of the Rings
Uh,
ever.
you need to watch it.
I always saw it. I don't actually. I don't. Yeah, I always saw it as kind of like a maybe like a boys' show or
Yeah.
not really a girly thing. Like it wasn't really to my taste at the
That's
time when I
fair.
was young. Um, but if I had the time, like I've heard that they're very long. Or is
There's
that Star Wars?
No, they're long. It's like if you watch the extended trilogy, I mean it's like
Yeah,
a
but you'd have
10-hour
to.
ordeal.
But you'd have to, right?
Yeah, you'd have to
If
watch
you're
all
gonna
of them.
watch it, you have to go hard.
Yeah.
Like I guess there's got to be a time in my life where I do just commit to it.
It's
Because I've heard really good things. I've
it's
got a lot of friends that are big fans.
yeah. It's over 20 years old, and when you watch it, it seems like a blockbuster film now. Like it's
Yeah.
insane. And also, oh, so the reason I even brought that up was just simply because like when you got your Infernal Cave, like it's done. It's like when
Yeah.
spoilers, 20-year late spoilers, but Frodo does eventually, or the ring is destroyed eventually, and then Frodo's like, it's
Wait.
done.
Oh, there's no point me watching it now. No, I'm
No
joking.
point whatsoever. Yeah, it's over.
No point watching like this many hours
I
of
should
thing
not
just
have.
because I know that
I
it
should
gets
not have
destroyed.
spoiled it. But okay.
No, I'm
So
joking.
also, I gotta say, just like last little thing on Lord of the Rings, it is
Yeah, yeah.
very predictable. Not like
Yeah.
everything's predictable, but obviously it's like a fairy tale. It's like the good guys are gonna win. So,
Yeah, but then at the same time, like have you seen it more than once?
oh yeah, oh
So
yeah,
yeah,
oh
so
yeah,
of course it's gonna be like for me, watching it for the first
yeah,
time, it's all
yeah.
fresh.
But I'm just saying like it's a movie like good wins,
Yeah.
evil loses, and
Yeah.
for the most part, I really love movies that are more like what the fuck, like what just happened, or like some
Like
like a
mind fuck
yeah, or like
ones.
a main character just dies, and you're like, what?
Shit,
Like,
wait. There was a really good film that I watched like with my Discord and had Leonardo DiCaprio in it. And Shutter Island. Have you seen that?
yes, that is so good.
That film, when you just said like has a bit few like unpredictable things, that
Yes,
film I
yes,
think
yes,
takes the
yes.
cake.
It's
What
so
a
good.
good film.
Have
Sorry to go off on a tangent
no,
there,
there's
but
another. Have you ever seen The Usual Suspects? It's an
no,
older
I
film
don't think so.
with some like older actors. Anyway, it's like the twist at the end is really cool. Like there's a lot of little references to the ending
Yeah.
scene in that movie. Like you'll see it in like other like shows. They'll always reference the Usual Suspects because it was like a really big movie. But yeah, the twists of it's like really cool. I just love
Yeah,
movies with crazy twists.
I do as well.
Yeah.
Expect the unexpected or don't.
Yes,
Yeah, I
yes.
like it.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? We're gonna ask it. What is some? Oh wait, no. Sorry, we have another question first. If you could remove one piece of content from the game, what would it be and why?
Oh, easy. Pest control and what's the one for Bones to Peaches?
Mage Training Arena.
That
Fuck
shitty
that
place.
place.
Fuck that place. Luckily, I'm not another reason why I don't want an Iron Man because I'd have to be there for even longer. And pest control, hate that place.
Dude,
Elite Void, oh, get out of my life.
I'm not kidding. Okay, so you're totally right about Mage Training Arena. Like Pest Control
Hmm.
also sucks, but it's just been so long since I've been there that it doesn't. I can't even remember it. But
Yeah, you can't relate to that anymore. Yeah.
man, I thought I was like, I thought I built up some what's it? Like some
Points.
no, no,
Or
no, I'm thinking of a different word. Like I thought I built up a tolerance through the nightmare grind to just be able to deal with any grind because I just did so much just total bullshit with
yeah.
nightmare. And then I remember I was like, you know what? I can do anything in this game now. I went to Mage Training Arena for like 20 minutes and I was like pulling my hair out. I'm like, this place sucks.
Like there is no reason for it to be that tedious.
It's
Like it
so bad.
I get it, like, RuneScape, there's tedious grinds, but
Yeah.
like it doesn't have to be that unenjoyable because I want to enjoy the game that I
Yeah,
play.
it's so bad. And you know
So
what's
bad.
awful about it is I doubt anything will ever change with it. Like for example, they could seriously just make it so you get 5 times as many points per hour, and that would probably
Oh,
just like fix it, kind of, because you just are there for 5 times less.
Yeah.
But then people like it would never pass because people are super
well, I
like
did it, and
I
that's
grind it out in full infinity,
yeah.
and like it's respectable that way, which I do agree with those like sentiments. But damn, that
Yeah.
place sucks.
Yeah. Like if I was a new player, and I like, luckily, if you're a main, you don't actually have to do it. Like
Mm-hmm.
I only just got Bones to Peaches only because of the what's it called? The achievement diary. Before that, I used tabs and they worked, like when I did Bandos or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I've never actually had to really go there. But like as an iron, yeah,
Yeah,
fuck that
not fun.
place.
Not fun. Some people,
Horrible.
so I kind of have this where it's like the hipster in me, like the inner hipster that wants to enjoy
Yeah,
things that other people don't. And
yeah,
there's definitely some people that have that kind of hipster mentality when it comes to Mage Training Arena. And
yeah.
that,
See, I was gonna
yeah, no, go for
no,
it.
go on.
I was just gonna briefly bring up. Do you remember a thing called King of the Skill? It must have come out in like when you first started playing, so you might not have remembered.
Nah, I wasn't really like deep into the community at that point. I didn't know when I first started playing. I didn't even have Twitch or anything.
Yeah.
Well,
So
nothing.
King of the Skill was something that they did toward the end of the year. I think it was like 2018 or maybe 2017, maybe 2018. It was in December and it was just 1 month, and you get to play on a different server, but your account can only have 24 hours of login time. So you would
Right.
try to get as much XP as possible within 24 hours. And as soon as your account has hit 24 hours, it's done. And then it's permanently recorded on the little high scores for King of the Skill.
Yeah.
And there was a guy named Mino, or I guess Mino was his name in game, and his Twitch name was Message RS. Anyway, he used to be a really fun streamer. He stopped streaming years ago, but he literally did tithe farm for 24 straight hours on multiple accounts. And the only reason he did it on multiple accounts, well, not straight hours, but like 24 hours total on these accounts max efficiently, because he wanted to get like King of the Skill for farming. And he still didn't win. And he did it on like multiple accounts. And I was like,
Oh my
dude. And he was like,
God.
I enjoy this. I'm like, dude, what is wrong with you? Like this, I
Yeah.
love the guy to death, but like, how are you, like, why would you choose to spend your time doing tithe farm perfect,
Tide
tick
Farm.
perfect just for 24 hours just to try to
Maybe
secure?
he thought because no one else would be crazy enough to do that.
Yeah, that I mean, that has to have been part of it. But like, dude,
Yeah.
just like, holy shit, you're insane. Yeah.
I also want to like completely go on a tangent with what you said though about alts. Like, I find it crazy how people have like a lot of people have like alts and stuff, and like they able to like done necks and stuff with people that have like alts and they've got the alts standing outside, and then they do like the venge thing, and then they do like the whatever they do.
Yep.
And I just think like, how the hell do you focus on more than one account at once?
Yeah.
I'm struggling at next. Like I'm clicking yellow. Like I'm trying to really try my best not to die here, and you're just, play. You've got 4 RuneScapes up at the same time, and I don't know how people do that with the alts, but I think that's really cool as well.
Yeah.
I know there's like some politics with it, and but like the main general thing, I think it's really cool.
Yeah, no, I agree. There's some people that are like built different. There's also people that are
Yeah,
like super into efficiency, and I would
yeah,
consider myself one of them, but
yeah,
it comes to like I want to improve at the game. That's where it stems
yeah,
from,
yeah,
where
yeah,
like some people that play main accounts, they want to make as much money as possible on the side, so that
mm,
they'll have like 7 rune dragons back when rune dragons was a thing or whatever.
yeah,
And I'm like, damn, I mean, that would end up ruining my fun for the game. Like it
yeah,
would just make me so exhausted.
yeah.
And some people love it, but I'm like, dude, if I'm playing on one account, I'm enjoying myself. As soon as I load up another one, I'm like, I have a headache.
Oh, I agree. I used to have well, I still have a hardcore Iron Man that I made. It's got like 60 fishing. So I would have my account trying to do like raids or something, and then my hardcore Iron Man just fishing in the
Yep. And
background,
it
and
just
I would
gives you a
just be
headache.
fully logged out.
Oh yeah,
Like
that's
I would
me.
just log out every 2 seconds just because I don't have the the attention span for 2 accounts. Even I tried to like do skilling on 2 accounts at once, and I can't do it.
Yeah, it's not
Like,
fun.
what if I'm watching Netflix as well? Like, I can't. I just forget, and then I just can't do it. I think it's really cool when I see like I saw a picture on Twitter the other day. Someone's got like all of their alts to get like all of the Missouri armor and stuff, and I just think that's really cool.
Yeah.
It looked like, I don't know, it's like a massive flex. I just thought it was really sick.
Yeah, I used to, back when I played my first like main account on old school, that got to like 1800 total before I played Iron Man. I also had a alt that I like generally will log into if I'm like trading over bonds to people.
Mm.
And that alt I used to just like chop tree, so it has 99 wood cutting.
Yeah.
And that I actually kind of enjoyed it back then as a main account, like just having like a separate little alt that does stuff. And
Yeah.
I also back in 2015, like my first ever goal in old school was like I would look up YouTube videos like money making guides, you know, because I
Yeah.
was really newbie, and
Yeah.
and they were like, oh, wyverns, skeletal wyvern. This is back in like 2015. They're like, wyverns are the fucking shit, and they would be like, okay, you have to get 72 Slayer, and I hated Slayer so much. I was like, God
Yeah.
damn it. So I grinded to 72 Slayer, started killing wyverns, absolutely loved it, fell in love with just safe spotting them, you know, the little like
Yeah.
safe spot you know of.
Feeling
And
like you're invincible.
yeah, you're just stacking up your inventory with stackable noted stuff, and it was so addicting because it was just so much better money than anything else I'd ever done. So I just
Yeah.
camped there for 99 range and beyond on that account, and then I made my other account that I got 99 woodcutting on, and it was a pure, and I got it to 72 Slayer with one prayer, one attack, everything like that, and it was
Oh
just
my
it
God.
was gonna be like my secondary account that just sits at wyverns at like, it was like 59 combat, 72
Yeah.
Slayer. It was badass, and I would basically like multi-log wyverns, and this was back in the day. I know I'm just going off on here, but like this is back in the day where it was so packed. It was
Yeah.
so fucking packed there, and it was so hard to find a world. And so I had 2 accounts. So I would try to find a world that I could have both of my accounts there at the same
Yeah.
like entrance and just going back and forth.
Yeah.
And so like I was that asshole that would like bring a air staff, and like whenever I needed to like go to the bathroom or do like I don't know, some homework or eat or something, I would like just start splashing on the wyverns, and like so I'd have like 2 accounts just like splashing for like an hour straight, and people would log in like, dude, you're not even killing them, and like, oh, it was there was some
That
good
would
times
be
there.
so frustrating if you was there and
No,
trying,
people
you're
would
just like,
log
why
in.
is this dude doing that?
They were like, I will pay you 200K if you just like fuck off, basically. And I was like, I would just not respond. Oh, and then somebody would like sit there, and you would get so competitive over the spots. So I would sit there, and somebody would log in, and they are like ready, to bolt my wyvern before I bolt it. But there was a trick. If you could like manually cast airstrike against the wyvern, like you would most of the time get like pid over the other guy. And so like basically it was just like this battle, because like as soon as I went back to the PC and started killing him again, like I'd have some douchebag sitting there like getting ready to steal my spot. And I would always get it over them, and they'd get so tilted they would sit there for like 20 minutes continually trying to get the wyvern. And yeah, it was,
That is so funny.
that was some good times.
They are good times, and now you go there and it's empty.
Oh, it's so empty. Yeah.
So sad.
Yeah.
It's like a tumbleweed goes past. Like,
I
nope,
know.
Cox is better money.
Yeah.
But it's good nostalgia. Like just thinking back to those times and thinking like, because you would never be like that now.
Yeah.
You wouldn't bother, would you?
No,
But like,
I'm not gonna lie. There's something still inside of me that really loves those just really AFK grinds of just like stacking up stuff and staying there forever. I love that kind of idea.
Yeah.
But I couldn't do it nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like me with my runes right now.
Mm-hmm.
It stacks up forever.
Yeah, it's just kind of fun just staying somewhere where it's like self-sustainable and you just keep repeating. Yeah, there's something nice about that. And also this was back in the day where like I just wasn't really that good at the game and I didn't really want to try anything different. Like back then, everyone was like Zora. Like Zora's where you make the most money. Wyverns was like maybe 700K an hour at the time, which was a ton. And then I'd have 2 accounts doing it, so I was making like 1.5 mil some hours. And then they're like, dude, Zora's 3 mil an hour, and I just refused to learn it because I was like, that's too hard. And so I had a different mindset back then.
And now look at you, you've got Zuckhelm. I mean, to be fair, I've got 2KC at Zora. I don't want to go there ever in my life. So yeah, Zora is too hard.
Yeah,
no, I refuse to learn it. But
yeah.
If I had 9, I'd have to.
Zora it's just memory game. It's like if you had to memorize a paragraph, it sucks, but then as soon as you get it, it's just like, okay.
Yeah, it clicks.
Yeah.
I definitely could do Zora. I don't see a reason for it.
Yeah.
I don't see a reason. Like when I was trying to make money, I just went to Vorkath. And that was that.
Yeah,
Zora scales were bad at the time.
Zora with like full Masori and just T-bowing it would be pretty chill, I think. If you wanted like a mutagen or something, I think you'd really enjoy it.
Yeah, I did see when I did the achievement diary thing for Zora, which is the reason why I have 2KC, is because the first time I did it with a T-bow that someone lent me, and then someone in the chat was like, ha, you just got it because you got a T-bow. You couldn't do it otherwise. And I was like, yeah, watch me. So I got my blowpipe out and I got a second KC and I was like, yep, never doing that again. But I did it.
It's cool.
Without dying. So yeah, that was nice. But someone on Behemoth, I think, today got a new PV with his staff. He used his staff
Zora?
there. Yeah. I don't think it was a world record, definitely not, but it was a new PB, which was quite cool to see how it's definitely a lot better.
I'm really excited to get the Shadow. The Shadow has like so many cool uses at like random bosses that you wouldn't even think.
Yeah. It would just be cool to like play around with it and see what's what with it.
I got Masori chaps when I raided you yesterday. So I like just got those, and like now I have 2 pieces of Masori, and I'm like, I just need the body now to finish it. But I'm like, that gets me so excited to have the full set because it's
gonna be Fashionscape as well.
Oh yeah, with the like, gold lately. Did you see that?
Oh, that is sexy. I'm sorry, but like I know it may be seen as a bit flashy, you know. I love it.
Flashy,
I absolutely love it. I think it looks sick. I think it'll match. I don't know. I think it might even match with like anything. Maybe not Torva, but you wouldn't wear it with that.
Yeah, it's like crazy yellow. I mean, it's almost as like it looks out of place, but it's still good enough to like fit. And especially with Masori, like Masori, you look like a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh character. Like you look like a Exodia, you know?
Yeah.
So like using that gold cave is dope. But also, personally, and I hate to admit this, but the assembler actually, the cosmetic assembler looks better than the Max Cape in my opinion. The like kind of black and yellow-ish backpack.
I need to see this. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Good.
Even on if you're wearing armor, I think it would look better. The only time it wouldn't look better is if you're wearing crystal.
Oh, also I gotta say, like, I have like pretty much full gilded, so using that yellow Max Cape with like full gilded, it probably will look like total ass because it won't be like the same shade, but I'm gonna try it.
All I'm saying is stay away from Rigondeaux because he will be all over you like a rash. He will see just gold man walking along. You've got gold everything on. Oh, he would love it.
Actually, the first time I had him on the cast, I was wearing my full gilded. Every piece I had, at least at the time.
Yeah. Was that like a tribute for him?
Yeah, pretty much. Because I remember like watching him doing, like sitting at the. This was like early days of Rig. He first streamed and he would do rune crafting, and so we got to like 100 mil rune crafting, and then his next grind was sitting at the Grand Exchange for 2 months. Doing herb lore, like that's all he did, and he would wear his full gilded with his rune crafting cape, and so it was a little tribute.
I really, I think I did see the first rig cast, but I definitely watched the most recent one. I'm glad you got him back on.
Yeah,
he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he is.
He actually, when we was in Amsterdam, I had got like everyone was at like the red light district. It wasn't like that, but we just went there, and everyone else kind of went home, and I was like, can't find out like how to get an Uber. I'm really like bit like dodgy around here. And Rig like walked me home. It was like a 30-minute walk. He wasn't even like breaking a sweat, but I was like exhausted. He walked me back to my hotel, which was really nice because his hotel was actually like right next door. He's such a like such a nice guy.
Yeah.
Made sure I got in, and yeah, really nice guy. We had a good chat.
Very cool.
Yeah, he's nice.
Okay. What's something people may not know about you?
Oh, please no. I don't know.
Do you have any hobbies that like are I don't know, like outside hobbies?
Uh, no, I wanted to get into tennis, but that's only because it seems fun. I like the skirts. Um, yeah, nothing. I don't know. Like, I don't really do much else. I pay for a gym membership. I don't go.
Yeah, that's all that really matters. You just got the membership though.
Yeah. I got it on my bank statement. So, but yeah,
Just
nothing
friendly
really. Like,
reminder that you're just fucking burning money. But yeah.
yeah, I need to cancel that to be honest. I keep putting it off. But yeah, I don't really know what people wouldn't know about me. I'm quite an open person, so if you like come into my stream, you'll know that I'm just sat there like, yeah, so this person at work's this and this person in my family's this, and I don't really know what people don't know about me, to be honest. It's hard. It's hard to think about like what I don't know. I'm not an interesting person. So yeah, let's pass. Can I pass this question?
Yeah, you
Can
can.
we skip
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
We go to the ghost one.
yeah. Let's go to the ghosts. Do you believe in ghosts?
Um, yes, I do. In a way, like I think I do anyway.
Okay.
I think I do. I have like a story. So when I was younger, like my mum told me, like when I was like a child, my my mum is very much like a straight person. She doesn't believe in anything like that. She's like, oh, shut up. No, you're chatting shit, basically. But like my granddad, like he died when he was 40 or something. I never met him. But like me, this is gonna sound so stupid, but like so me and my mum have the same like hair. So my sister and my brother have the same hair as my dad. And my hair is like really thin and blonde and like straight. Anyway, so when I was younger, my mum would say to me like, "Okay, Megan, now go to bed." And I said to her a few times like, Mummy, I don't want to go to sleep because there's a man up there like touching my hair." And
Oh
she'd
my
be like, "Oh,
God.
don't be so stupid. Like, what the fuck? Like, you're such a weirdo. Like, you're making up these things in your head." I think she must have checked, like, surely. But anyway, she was like, "Shut up, Megan, just go to bed." And that happened a few times, and then that it kind of just like dwindled out. Anyway, then my nan wanted to go and see a psychic because like because she just wanted to. And my mum went with her. And the psychic basically, like out of the blue, like this was, my mum didn't say nothing about it, like obviously. At this time, like Facebook wasn't a thing. Like she couldn't just go on Facebook and see, oh, this person's posted, like some psychics, quote unquote psychics do now. Um, but yeah, basically the psychic said to her, like, your dad, as in my granddad, has been like playing with your daughter's hair to get her to go to sleep because he used to do that to you when you
What
was
the
younger.
fuck?
And she was like, "What the fuck? Yes, he did use that to me." And Megan actually said to me, "There's a man stroking her hair," and my mum was like, "What the fuck? Like that's not normal." Because I believe this story because my nan and my mum both said it, and they don't believe in anything like that. Like they're very like just they think it's all bollocks
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
So I just thought that was a really weird story. And yeah, I don't know. I believe in something anyway.
Yeah. Yeah,
Definitely.
I had It's Will on and he was talking about ghosts. Like he I mean, he said sort of jokingly like he believes in ghosts, but it's mainly just to like psych yourself out for fun in
Mm,
a way.
yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
like it's more for fun rather than like being seriously like
Like
pursuing like I need to find
actually,
the ghosts and stuff. Yeah.
yeah, like you get people that go to
Yeah.
like
But
the forest and stuff.
that's interesting. Yeah, I don't believe in ghosts. I think Yeah, I almost think like anything can just be like explained, and I think
Yeah.
your brain can just like your mind can play tricks on you. But again,
Mhm.
that might just sound like the party pooper that's just like trying
No,
to be
no,
real.
no, no. I agree. I agree with that. But I also think like I don't know. I just think like so when you die, like not to get morbid, but
Hmm.
like I don't know. I think what else happens? But I guess I'm not religious, so like I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't really think too much about the afterlife, but I also believe in aliens, so maybe I'm just a bit of
See,
a weirdo.
I don't think it's crazy to believe in aliens. I think that's like actually totally appropriate because like
Yeah,
dude,
because
oh
they
my,
exist.
yeah, like it's weird to think like, and again, I don't mean to get morbid and like fucking
Yeah, yeah,
going
yeah.
crazy on this topic because I can talk about this shit forever, but I know
Yeah,
like it's definitely not what everyone likes to talk about. But like seriously, when
yeah,
you
yeah.
really just think to yourself like, I am a mammal on a planet, like what is going on? Like clearly, there's got to be something out there in the universe that's
100%.
yeah, like it would just make sense that
It's
something
so
else is intelligent out there.
100%. Like it's so big. Like it's not even
God,
just the Milky Way. Like there's so
there's
much that we can't explore.
hundreds
There's
of
just
billions of
so
Milky Ways, and
much.
then yeah,
So many. And like you think that like the deep sea is big, but then you think about space and you're like, shit, nah, that's
yeah,
big. You can't even explore the whole sea, let alone the like space.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's crazy. But yeah, I don't
definitely
know
exist.
because like I grew up religious and I'm not religious anymore.
Mm,
I'm like atheist now.
yeah,
Which yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so I mean I obviously don't claim I mean I don't know what happens when you die, but I would just
yeah.
think that well, I think for me for the most part, I think it makes no sense to like almost have an afterlife because I don't know, I feel like that's like I don't isn't that like kind of scary to live forever in a way? I
No,
feel like I don't know. That's me
I
at
think
least.
it's a comforting thing for me with like I don't know if I've had like a death in the family or a death of a friend. I think it's
Mhm.
a comforting thing for me to be like, okay, but they're still watching over you or something. I know that
Yeah.
sounds really
No,
cringy
no,
and like cliche.
that's not cringy at all.
Yeah, but like I guess I think it gives me comfort, and I think it's good that people can have different opinions because that might be creepy to you, and you might get comfort from just not nothing, but then I get comfort from that. So it's nice that we're all allowed to have our own opinions, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So that's good. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's just like weird. It's you know what's so weird? It's like just nobody knows. Like how does nobody know like what happens, you know?
Oh, what was that noise in my room? That's really
Oh
weird.
god,
Sorry.
it's
Yeah.
scratching your hair again.
Oh my God, don't. You're gonna make me scared now.
I'm sorry.
No, no, I'm joking. Um, yeah, no one knows, but do they know? Maybe someone knows. Surely someone
Yeah,
knows about
maybe.
aliens. Like aliens, people definitely know. They're just not telling us.
Yeah.
Surely, like the wherever they are, like the Pentagon or the CIA, whatever,
Yeah.
they must know something more than us.
Oh, probably.
Surely. I'm not being like a conspiracy well, but like
Yeah, I mean,
ghosts, no one
100%
knows.
there would definitely be an incentive to hide stuff,
Hmm.
obviously.
Yeah. But
So,
with ghosts, like you're right, no one knows, like I guess,
mhm.
apart from the people that claim to be
The ghosts no. Hey, have you ever seen that meme of it's like Samuel L. Jackson and it's like him just like stare like hardcore staring and he's just like the meme the caption is like when you stare at the ghost in the corner of your room and like make the ghost think that you can see ghosts or something like that. It's the stupidest thing ever, but it makes me laugh so hard
Do you
because
know what's so
yeah,
fucked? I've
yeah.
actually done that before. Like
I need to just
that's so
show this just for people that are just curious.
I've 100% done that before. Like tried to scare him off by being like, yeah, I'm not scared of you.
This is it. I'm gonna link this to you real quick.
Please do.
Uh,
All I can see in our conversation is that GIF.
okay, here. I'm gonna show this. The stream is on, just because I think it's funny. And the first time I saw it, I just laughed my ass off. Just me staring at a random spot in the room trying to trick a ghost. I can see it. I'm sorry. Like, it is just so funny.
That is really actually, I'm gonna nick that.
I was just crying laugh. That got 150,000 upvotes. Almost. Like, Jesus.
Is this? Oh, I don't use Reddit. Is that a lot?
Yeah, that's a lot. Like, that would make absolute top page any day.
Oh, I mean,
that's probably why I saw
that's
it.
That's a top class meme too. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Okay. Adwam, speak of the devil, asks thoughts on TOA release / difficulty / invocations / changes made yesterday. So pretty much all your thoughts on TOA.
TOA release, I think it's a really good raid. I think it's nice that there's invocations to make it more difficult if you wanted it to be difficult, and it's also nice, like I said earlier, for people that don't have much PVM experience to be able to experience that, for want of a better word. And yeah, no, it's nice, and they can like gradually get better at it and stuff. I like the raid itself, and the difficulty, like I said, I've only tried. I did my first 200 today, which was quite cool. I've only ever really done 150s. I did like a solo entry at the the first day, but I didn't enjoy the solo. But yeah, yeah, I like it. I think it's good. I think it's good, and the changes made yesterday, or well, I guess that was on the 1st of September. To be honest, I've not really been keeping up to date with like a lot of things back. Like, I only just started streaming again like 2 days ago, so I've been taking a bit of a break. I've not really been on Twitter much. I've not been keeping up to date with it. I have seen a little bit, and from what I could see, you know, in my Discord, people talking about it and like stuff like that. I think it was highly welcomed, the changes that were made, and it seems like they've kind of listened very well. I mean, I listened to your video on it actually as well, and you said that they got good data to know what we want.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I think I trust them. I trust them to do the right thing. The J mods are actually really good people, and
they are.
Yeah, I love Modelena and Nox as well. But yeah, they yeah.
Yeah,
I think that, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, they made like a lot of changes, and then they reverted some of them and made them like nicer. And yeah, I think it's in a really good spot. I'm really surprised there wasn't a rollback either day one. That was surprising.
Everyone was like that. Everyone was like, "There's going to be a rollback," and I was like, "Do you know what?
I was guaranteed.
I was like, do you know what? I don't think there is going to be, because they can see what we're tweeting. They know what we're tweeting. Like they can see this. They're going to make sure of it. Like, there's not going to be one. But then again, I say that, and then
there would be a rollback. Yeah. No, I'm just really happy.
That's not their fault though.
I'm really happy with how solid of a release it was. It's just good.
Yeah. It was a really good release. Really good.
Okay, you know, I think I already know the answer to this, but we gotta ask it anyway. Megan Simp, or Blowpipe, asks, when can we see you grind for Zuckhelm?
Oh my god. He's taking a piss. He's pulling my leg. He's not being serious with that question. He knows I'm not gonna grind for the Zuckhelm. It's completely out of my depth, and I've got way too much on my account to focus on. Like, before that would be like the last thing I do, and that's never going to happen.
You say it's never going to happen, but you also said
I said that about my Inferno. Yeah, it's true, but like, I just don't see myself ever being able to do that. I don't know. Like, I done the Abyssal Sire ones, and I was like, right, one of them took me like 20 minutes to bloody do. Like, it was hard. No, not hard, but like, how the hell do you do this?
Was it the Vents one, like killing them all?
Killing them all at the same time.
That's
I hated that one. Yeah. I literally tried it. I tried so much, but finally did it. But yeah, like even that was just like triggering enough. Like you get it, you got one last little like 1 HP left of it left, and then it's like, nope, whole kill, gotta start it again. Like that's triggered enough, and that's just Sire. Like
Yeah.
Sire's just Sire, you know. And then you got like the ones where you're also reliant on a team.
Oh god, yeah, those ones are
Yeah.
a little tilting.
I don't know. I don't really want to do it.
No, and
It's
that
not something that I want to do.
yeah,
So
that's what it really comes down to is like a true desire to like
mm,
get the helmet. And because like I obviously did not want to do the things, but I also wanted to get a Zuck helmet,
yeah,
so it outweighed
yeah,
it.
yeah, of course. It's not an interest of mine. Jimmy does know that. He's taking the piss with that question.
Uh,
He is the biggest troll ever.
oh yeah. T Papa Slice
Oh God.
asks, since you can't eat the food in the UK, what do you eat?
I was gonna say something really bad then. No,
Oh
what does
wait.
that even mean?
Okay, well, we all know UK
What
food
is...
doesn't look. Okay, listen.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
I think
whoa.
I follow too many people from the UK. I mean, big shout out to Matt K, ex Mod Matt K. I mean, I want him
Wait,
on.
no. 1 second. So you can't judge UK food off of his tweets.
Dude, his tweets make.
No,
I'm
no,
like,
no.
what the fuck is on your plate, dude?
Yeah, no, I think the same thing, and
Okay.
I'm from the UK.
So what are the delicacies of UK food? Like what's like the things that really stand out that wouldn't be found in like the US?
I don't know if you would call them delicacies, they're more like
Yeah,
traditional
I know.
foods, but
No, I'm
like
kidding. Go for it. But yeah,
so like
what is like your favorite stuff? That's like
so my favorite like traditional London dish would be like so like pie mash and liquor. So it's not something that you
Jesus
would
Christ.
find up north or anything. It's something that was like it originated in the East End of London with like the working class, like the poor people would eat
Mhm.
it. And
What
it's
is it
something that
exactly?
like I will send you a picture.
Oh
It's pie
God.
and
Oh
mash.
God, do I
You know
should?
what mash is? Mash, potato,
Yeah, I know what
pie
mash.
mash. Sorry, no, that sounded really condescending, but I
I
remember
know what
most
mashed
like
potatoes is, but saying pie
yeah.
mash, like what's that?
So like this is pie and mash, and liquor. So liquor is green parsley sauce. It looks so grim, but it tastes so good.
Okay, let me see this.
Um,
This doesn't look so grim. This looks fine. But explain it now. Well,
so
now that it's up. Yeah.
up north, you would have that with gravy instead of the green sauce. Um, you could have it with gravy down south as well in London, but typically in London, especially in like um the like East End and stuff, you would find liquor, which is the green sauce. It's like parsley vinegary sauce. It's really nice.
Hmm.
Other than that, you've got like fish and chips, all that good stuff, bangers and mash. But like they're like we okay, so I live in London. I've lived in London my whole life. It's very diverse here. So I could go down the road. I've got so many different cuisines to choose from, and I'm very lucky. So I could go down and I could get nice Indian food, or I could get nice Chinese food or Thai food,
Ooh.
and there's so much variety here, and there is so much like we're not just stuck with just we gotta have pie and mash every day because you're English. Like maybe yeah, I don't know.
Maybe, but yeah.
Maybe some people, but like I don't know.
Yeah.
I like to venture out and try different uh cultures, foods.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's very diverse in the cities, so it's a good thing because you get to try all of these good foods.
Okay, I'm going to expand the question. What is your favorite food? Or like something that you
Oh,
just always crave or something?
fillet steak, rare. With okay, so there's this restaurant in London, right? Well, not just in London, but in England. There's a few of them. They're called Hawksmoor, and they do really good steak. And you get like this bone marrow gravy, and it's just so good. And then you get the bone marrow. You can order just bone marrow,
Oh
and
yeah.
like it's like I don't know. it looks grim. It looks disgusting.
No, I
Like
know
it's
it's
like
good
gooey
though.
stuff,
Yeah.
but it just tastes so good. It's like salty and oh, it's just so nice. I just love a good steak, like a good bit of meat. Um, but yeah, other than that, nah, steak.
What do you
It's
think
good.
about
That's my
seafood?
favorite. I love seafood. So yeah, I love
Me
seafood. I've
too.
gone to Spain every day, every
Every
year
day.
of my life. Every day, yeah, just every day. Just go over there, come back, and go again in the morning. No, every year of my life I've been to Spain, like 'cause my family live there. So
That's cool.
I love seafood, and when I go over there, it's like I've got to eat as much fish as I can.
My older brother's in Spain right now, actually.
No
Yeah,
way.
he's on a 2-week vacation over there.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Do you know whereabouts, or is it
I'm not
maybe you won't
exactly
say?
sure where he is, but all I know is he's in this super nice hotel with a nice view, and
Oh,
I'd have to
nice.
ask him, but it looks beautiful there. He's sending me like Snapchats, and I was like, wow.
Oh,
And
oh, I'm
that's
sure he's having a good time.
oh
That's a
yeah,
long flight.
oh
It's a long
yeah.
flight, isn't it?
It what? Sorry.
It's a long flight, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it must be. I don't know how long. That's his first time across the Atlantic, and I've never been across the Atlantic either. So
Yeah. It's expensive. And it's a like the long flight is taxing as well. It's not
oh
like
yeah,
it's not fun unless you're
yeah,
like an aviation geek.
yeah. Wait, have you ever been to the States?
Yes, I've been to Florida once with work. I came for 1 week. I won a trip because, well, I didn't win it. I like earned it because I was like the top seller. So they took us to Florida. We had to visit like 20 hotels. We had to go to every single park and like learn about it. Uh, it wasn't fun, to be honest. Like it was exhausting. So if I was to go back, I would want to go back to Florida definitely and like do it all myself. Not even necessarily like go to the parks, but like yeah. It was like a typical like, oh, an English person comes to America. Oh,
Yeah,
they're gonna go to Disney and that's it, you know?
yeah.
I'm like the standard, but I am going to San Diego in October and I'm very excited for
That's cool.
just to see somewhere different in America. I've always been like really like when I was younger, it sounds really cringe, but I used to like since I was a young child be like obsessed with Eminem. And I always used to like want to go and then I because of that I used to be like obsessed with America and I used to think it was really cool like even like your money and like the I don't know, just like the way it is over there. It's just interesting to me.
That's
It's like a
cool.
different
Yeah,
different world.
yeah, for sure.
Even though for you guys, you was just you live there,
Totally
so it's
normal.
just normal,
Yeah.
yeah.
I know.
I've always been interested in like different places, like different cultures and stuff. It's cool.
That's awesome. I'm excited for you to
Yeah.
go to San Diego. I hope you have a good
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I'm excited to go to the zoo. I'm excited to meet all of the like people in base. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah. I wish
It's been a long
I'm
time
not
coming.
going this year, but when
Yeah.
I think next year with like events and stuff, I'm definitely gonna make a conscious effort to like go to a lot of things because I do want to meet people from like the Twitch
Yeah.
community and stuff.
Yeah, I
I
think RuneFest would be a great one to go
yes,
to.
I want to
That
go
would
to
be the best
RuneFest
one.
so bad.
Yeah. I keep like saying like please, like everyone just beg for a RuneFest
Yeah.
because that way like as well, selfishly, the based people have to come to London.
Yep.
And then I won't have to travel to
Yep.
America.
Yeah.
So that would be quite nice. And it'd be cool because I can show people around like this is my home. So
Yeah,
yeah, it'd be
that would be
cool.
such a fun trip for me. Just
Yeah.
RuneFest, meeting all these people that you've seen virtually pretty much, and then just being for me, just first time like in the
In the
continent of
flesh.
Europe. Yeah,
Oh yeah, and that.
like across the ocean.
Mm,
So,
yeah. And then I will take everybody to a lovely restaurant and then no one can ever say that England has shit food again.
maybe.
No,
No.
no, 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 that's a definite. We're going to Hawksmoor.
Is that good?
We'll get like, I don't know, we'll get Tasty to pay for it or something.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's fine.
We'll get him
Tasty and T
drunk. We'll get
Papa
him
got it,
super
it's
fucking
fine.
drunk and make him
Yeah, yeah,
fail
yeah.
something, fail a
Just
dare.
get,
Just have him pay
yeah,
for it.
literally just get Prison Joe, Tasty, and T Papa drunk and it'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, T Papa will probably be in the hotel with a hooker, but no, I'm kidding. All right.
Shout her out as well. That was a good video.
It was. Hootie Tootie asks, "Hey, Megan and Sater. My question for Megan: You've progressed quite quickly as a player, having already completed the Inferno and capable of doing duo Tob. What tips/advice would you give to the average Billy Bob wanting to get into PVM but lacks confidence to try it?"
Oh my God. That's actually a very serious question from Hootie. Um, when you said Hootie Tootie, I was expecting it to be like something memey.
Yeah.
Shout out Hootie though. He did my BRB screen and stuff the other day. He's a good guy. Um, I don't know if I'm really the right person to ask for advice on PVM. Um, I think lacking the confidence to try it, you do just need to like get over that and just go for it. Like yeah, it's the same with anything in life, I guess. You just have to just try. Like I hate failing, and sometimes I won't try things because I don't want to fail, but then you're never gonna achieve anything. So
Yeah.
nothing like you should try it 100%. PVM is really fun. And if you haven't got anyone to like do it with or anything, like you know, we we meme it, but like we do raids. They will teach you, and they're really good teachers. And you'll always find people to raid with in there, or Discords. Like I don't know about every Discord, but there's a lot of Discords that have like roles set up, so you can just ping the role and be like, "Hey, does anyone want a Tob or Cox?" Like Tob has entry mode now, TOA has entry mode. Cox, I mean, you can learn that pretty non-punishingly. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Like without getting punished much, because like you don't really die because you just respawn anyway. Um, you've got like an endless supply of supplies in there, like just kill the scavs and you're done. Um, that's quite a good way to learn. I don't know, it's hard to say. I'm not really the right person to ask for this.
No, I think that was a
Uh,
perfect answer.
oh, thank you.
I don't think anybody can just say like, "Oh yeah, I am the perfect person to ask this to be asked this."
Yeah, true.
But okay, Greg asks, "With the year almost 3/4 of the way done, is there any more goals you still need/want to accomplish before the year ends? How close are you to reaching the goals you set for the beginning of the year? Or
Uh,
if you set any."
I did, yeah. Um, I'm not close at all. I set some stupid goals at the beginning of the year. Like, I think I put on there like 1K top KC. No, yeah, 1500 cogs and 1K top. Well, I haven't even got to 1K cogs because I can't stand the place unless I'm doing masses. And I've been doing Inferno. Tob, I haven't got 1K. I've only got like 400. Um, and I put on there learn for Sani, didn't do that, but I did get the cape, the Inferno cape, so I feel like that trumps every other goal anyway.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's that. What goals I have left for this year? I haven't thought about for this year, but obviously I want to max and stuff. That won't come until a few years, 2 years. I don't know. I haven't calculated it, but for the rest of this year, I'd say maybe my goals are finishing off my achievement diaries. So I think that's a good goal to have. And getting like one more 99, maybe two. I'm quite close. I think that's actually underestimating it. I, I don't know. I could easily get cooking. I'm like 93 cooking right now.
Oh, easy.
But yeah, anyway, yeah, like I could probably get three, but um yeah, I don't know. I've got goals. I want to do Inferno. I want to get the pet there, but I don't know how long that's gonna take. Um,
Any
I don't know.
IRL
Hard to
goals
say.
that you had set?
Oh, uh, IRL goals. I should probably focus a lot more on my career. I've been there for like 6.5 years now. I got a promotion and now I stream and I'm just like, yeah, that goes on the back burner. All I care about is my stream. Um, I should probably focus a bit more on my career to be honest, but it's hard to find a balance. Um, I don't know, any IRL goals, I guess. I don't know. I'm moving house on Saturday, so I'm hoping that goes well. I don't know. I don't really have any, I guess. It's quite bad.
Well, here's a question from Chaps. And
Right.
he asks, well, he has two, but I'm going to read the second one he has, which is, how do you find time to manage your stream and Discord community alongside streaming and work? Which is exactly what you were just kind of like talking about with like
Yeah.
trying to balance all that.
So the answer to that is I actually don't find the time. So something always suffers. So whether it be my job or the stream or the Discord or whatever. Um, Luckily, I do have two amazing mods chaps and Switcher who shout out them. I couldn't do it without them. They're amazing. Like if I'm having a day off or something, they'll do like community masses. They're amazing. I'm really like lucky to have them around. Um, I don't think I could do it without them, to be honest. It's hard to find time to do that, as well as like still seeing like when I'm doing everything right and like my job's going well and stream is going well and Discord's okay, then I'm like, oh, I haven't seen my family in a while. Oh shit, better go and see them. Or oh shit, my friendships are suffering now. Like it's very hard to find a balance. But that's the goal, I guess, is to find a good balance. I think having a schedule for stream would be good.
Yeah, I need to work on that. Holy shit.
It's just hard though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because yeah,
Well,
sometimes you want to stream and it's your day off and you're like, fuck.
yeah.
And then you don't want to stream when you're supposed to be streaming and then you're like, shit, I should have just swapped it.
Yeah, I don't even have like a dedicated day. Every day is a fucking dedicated day off for me. I should really change that. But
Yeah.
yeah, like it really does come down to, I don't know. Like for me, I know you're like in the process of a move, but like I'm gonna be in the process of a move in like the next 2 months, and
All
like,
right.
and like last year they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna move in by April, and then it became May, and then it became June, then July,
Mm,
then August, then September. It's like
yeah.
it keeps getting delayed. So like for the past like half year, I've just been so out of this apartment I'm in already.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just like, so it's hard to like set like schedules and stuff when you're feeling anxious to just get out of here, you know?
Yeah. It must be really unsettling as well. Just not
Yeah,
knowing like when, like you know it's gonna happen inevitably, but like when is it gonna happen? It's just
exactly.
yeah, must be horrible. And yeah, that can obviously get you out of a routine if you was in one before.
Hmm.
Um, and then yeah, you're not gonna wanna like bother because you know that when you move, you're gonna
Yep.
be like out of your funk again. So
Exactly.
yeah, I feel that.
I'm excited though because I'm gonna have like two dedicated rooms to myself, like one for a stream room, one
Mm.
for a sleep room.
Oh,
Because I
we are doing the opposite.
yeah, because like I like right now like I sleep in the same room I stream, and it just feels like I don't know.
Oh, don't say that because I'm used to having an office and a bedroom, and now I'm
Yeah,
going
you're
to
going
be moving into
combined.
just yeah.
It's like it can work clearly, but it really does make you feel. I don't know. Sometimes I'll sit on my computer and be like, I can see my bed, and I'm like, I'm tired,
Mm.
like I want to sleep. But if I just had like a separate location, it's just nicer,
It's more
probably.
like you can switch off and just get into bed. You say that, but I can't do that.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah,
Even but
that's
then
what I
again,
think.
like
Yeah.
yeah,
Who
you
knows?
like when you have Discord on your phone,
Oh
it's
yeah. Oh
really
yeah.
hard to like switch off
Yeah. No, for sure.
because it's like a full-time job, isn't it? Like just even managing a Discord, you're always like, well, for me, I know I'm always like thinking, oh, has anyone put anything dodgy that
Yep.
I need to delete? Or, you know, it just, I don't know, it's always
Or
on
just
your
like
mind.
I have a YouTube, and so I'll just get comments like throughout the day of
Yeah.
stuff, and like a lot of questions about like repeated stuff. Like, how do you get your game to look like that? I'm like, holy shit! Like, I want to reply to people, but sometimes I'm like, dude, this is
Yeah.
just so exhausting. Sometimes just to
Oh my
like,
God, no, impossible to reply to DMs because then they'll reply again and then
yep,
you're
and
like,
then you have
shit, I've just cleared my DMs
I
and now
know,
I've got like loads more and it's like, fuck.
yeah.
It
I,
sounds bad. Like it sounds like we're moaning about it. We're not. It's like,
it's just
I
like
don't
you
know.
want to do it, but it's like you don't have unlimited time,
No, like
and you want to
you
focus on
just
other
don't.
things.
yeah, like it's a long time to go through your DMs and
Mm-hmm.
like have to like not have to reply, but like want to reply to them, and then
It's bad. Yeah,
yeah.
you just got a lot of people talking, and
At the
it's
same time as well, like I do think that like it's nice when you have some like DMs that people are like checking up on you and see how hi how are you and stuff like that, because sometimes like as a streamer, I don't know if you feel this, but like not to get deep or anything, but like sometimes like you're in a good mood, like you're all happy, you're feeling socialized, and then you turn your stream off and then it's just like empty. For me anyway, sometimes like just feel like quite lonely.
yeah.
And although I have my Discord and like I have, people around me 24/7, but it still feels empty and lonely and stuff sometimes. So it is nice sometimes when you do feel like that, just to like have a look and see like, well, look, these people are actually saying, I hope your day's gone well and stuff like that. And that
Yeah.
is really nice to know. Like when I was feeling like shit mentally, like a week ago, even like 2 weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I was going through it a bit. I remember like putting a post up on Twitter, and then I posted it on my Instagram as well, just like sorry that I haven't streamed and stuff. And I was overwhelmed with like how many, and I cried like just because I was so happy with like how many people was just like being so nice, and it is so nice that you do have that around you, but at the same time, like it doesn't stop you from feeling lonely whenever you turn your stream off.
Yeah.
So weird, isn't it?
It is. And because like for me specifically, and I don't know like what your life situation's like exactly, but like I always was around people like up through
Mm.
college basically. And then when I basically dropped out of college, and I started streaming, like I had moved out of state completely, so I know nobody. And I was just like
Yeah,
grinding my stream, and so like I just like lost all social life.
yeah,
So yeah, I
yeah,
definitely feel that loneliness of just like, damn, I like it's fine and all when you're on your stream because it feels like you're around people, and then yeah, like
yeah.
what you said, just end and it's like,
It's like phantom socialization.
yeah,
That's probably sounds that someone smart is gonna listen to me and be like, "What the fuck is she talking about?" But like, yeah, it's not like I'm very good with being by myself. I've always been like by myself. I'm very good
mm-hmm.
with that. I love my own company. That's fine. But yeah, it does feel like after like say 4 hours, for instance, my stream's 4 hours, like you have constant people talking to you and it's like you're overwhelmed and happy and amazing and all these people are talking and like you like you're friends with them and it's fun and then it just all of a sudden at the click of a button it just stops.
Yeah,
And then it's like just silent and you're like, oh
like
shit.
damn, you like wake up
It's
from your
gone.
little dream and you're like,
Yeah.
okay,
It's weird, isn't it? But yeah, anyway, I don't know why I like got onto that, but
no, I think that's like
that was tangent.
that was one of my goals this year was to like start like not like exactly dating. I mean, dating as
Mm.
well, but also just like finding people around, like real people, and
Socializing.
just yeah, it's like
Yeah.
meeting people. Cause like
You know
I'm
what you should do?
yeah, what?
Oh shit, no, you're allergic to dogs or cats. Which one?
I'm allergic to cats. Yeah,
You should get a
suck.
dog.
I don't.
Because do you know why?
Yeah, go for it.
You could literally go take your dog for a walk. You're gonna get like women being like, "Oh my God, it's so cute, so cute." But also like other people with dogs, you can chat about the dogs and it gives like a happy medium. Like they're the center of attention, but you're also getting socialized. Like I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, no, that's
Also,
a
dogs are fucking great for loneliness. Like shout out dogs. They are unconditionally they will love you. Like you would never be lonely if you have a dog. And I think that's probably why I've felt it lately is because I haven't been living with my dogs because I've been living with my nan.
mm,
But yeah, I've always had a dog, so I do think like especially if, as well like there's just so many pros to it. But I know you live with your brother, so what do you think about that?
yeah.
Would
I
you
don't
think
know.
that's okay?
I always just like get worried because I didn't ever grow up with a dog.
Yeah,
So I don't even know like I don't know anything about taking care of a dog.
that
Obviously
doesn't
I'd have to
matter.
learn it, but
Yeah, yeah, you could literally just, I mean, we used to have a like when we was like had dogs and stuff, we would have like a dog book, training book. But now you just go on YouTube, I guess. There's probably like a channel dedicated all to it. It's the internet, right?
Yeah.
Like anything that you need to know is
I
just on there. But like,
I would
no, go on.
prefer to have a cat, even though I'm allergic. I know there's like hypoallergenic cats. If I were to get an
Yeah.
animal, I would honestly choose a cat because I think they're just way cuter. But
Fair enough, but I'm just thinking about the
you're
social
right about the
element,
social element. Yeah.
like the dog walks, and also you're gonna get a lot of attention with a dog
Yeah, that's true.
from the
And then
ladies.
and then the dog takes a shit. I'm like, fuck, I forgot the
Yeah,
I
then it's
forgot
really
the
awkward and
poop.
embarrassing.
I forgot the pooper picker upper. Oh crap.
Nothing more attractive than a man picking up shit,
Yeah, for real.
honestly. But
Here's
yeah, no,
a
that was just a weird idea.
No, I mean you're totally right though, because like that was my goal, and I made steps like toward it, which I'm happy about this year. I'm glad. Like
I'm proud of you for that then.
I made I like always make resolutions, but I never
Yeah,
like really like drill them into myself. At least until this year. I
yeah,
always am like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, but I don't actually think I'm gonna do it. I just say it, and I'm like, what is
yeah.
wrong with me? But this year was definitely like my best year so far, and definitely the most happy I've been. Just like
Well, that's good.
I think just getting older, I don't know. And I know like life's like obviously like ups and downs all the
Yeah,
time, but yeah, getting older makes me just appreciate life more and stuff. So
yeah. Well, that's good to hear. That's a nice thing to hear
yeah,
that
no, I
someone
mean,
feels happy.
yes, and I'm glad I'm in that position.
Yeah,
It's nice, even with like being lonely and stuff. Some of the time, it's like nah. For the most part, I can
yeah,
see like how I don't know blessed I am pretty much.
yeah, yeah. No, that's good.
Okay, here's a topic from Switcher. And we
Okay.
already covered the first one between like the balancing, but he asks, well, I'll read his last one first and then his second one. He says here, or he asks, who was your first ever RuneScape streamer you watched, and what are your ultimate goals in life? That's deep.
Okay. So the first ever RuneScape streamer that I ever watched was Hannah with an ER.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I first discovered Twitch when my friend told me about it, and I was like, what the hell? Like people just record themselves playing video games. Like this was literally like mm, just over 2 years ago. By the way, I had no idea what it was. So I went on Twitch and I on my phone and I looked in RuneScape and I saw Hannah. You know, like how you said, like you only do the like you see that if you like someone based on like what they're doing on stream and stuff like that. But like
Mm-hmm.
also they have a webcam on, like,
Yeah.
and I thought, oh, she looks nice. Like, went into her stream and yeah, I used to just sit there and like lurk a bit, but I didn't really understand what she was doing because she would do mm, like more higher level content than what I could do at the time. I was doing Moss Giants, wasn't I? So, but yeah, she was really cool, and I was like, shit, she's just sitting here chatting shit and having a good time, like shooting the shit, and I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
she's good. I like Hannah.
yeah, she's a great streamer. It's just
I
cool to
don't think she
see.
knows that,
You should tell her.
but she was my first.
Yeah. That's cool. I mean, who knows? Maybe she'll hear it from this cast. Um, I will say though, it is really nice watching a streamer just totally in their element, or at least it
Yeah,
appears that they're in their element. Who knows what's like
yeah.
actually going on? But Hannah definitely just seems very,
She's so like natural. She's a
yeah,
natural at
confident,
it. Even if
calm, collected,
mm,
like just chilling.
even if she like, I know like it doesn't seem this way, but even if like she does have the same like struggles as us, she does it very well. She's a natural.
Yeah,
She's a natural streamer.
I totally agree. All
But
right,
yeah,
ultimate goals in life,
ultimate goals in life is like um
deepest thing.
the deepest thing. Yeah, I'd just say my ultimate goal would be make enough money so that I could be like a full-time mum and not have to like work for my children. Um, that's what I would want to do, I guess. I can't wait to be a parent.
That's cool.
That's like the one thing that I want in life is to be a mum
Oh,
and to like love my kids and like them love me and spend time with them and stuff.
that's
So
cool.
yeah. Yeah, that's like the one thing that I'm just so looking forward to in life.
Yeah, the older I've always wanted kids.
Yeah.
Like ever since I was a kid myself, like I always thought it would be really cool to have like a little mini me. But
Yeah,
the
yeah.
older I get, I 100% like want kids more and more every passing
Oh
year.
yeah.
Cause like
Do you get broody?
what? What's
Do you
that?
get broody?
What's that mean?
Oh, it's like um so broody means like when you see a child, this is gonna sound really weird. Like you see like a kid and you're like, "Oh, I want
Oh,
one."
is that what broody means? That's cool.
Yeah.
I never even heard that
And it
term
literally
before.
makes you want to have a child.
Uh,
It's a really crazy feeling.
it's not necessarily that. I wouldn't say I'm broody, but I'm definitely I like the thought, and it might be like kind of a selfish, arrogant thought, but just thinking like I would like to be able to raise a kid in a way I think would be like healthy and like
Mm.
appropriate and stuff. I don't
Yeah.
know, because like the way I was raised, it
Yeah.
was totally good. Like I had super loving parents and stuff, but there
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
definitely things where I'm like, I would have taught my kid like something, like I would have done this way differently, or I would have
Yeah,
done
yeah,
this
yeah.
differently,
Of
and
course.
yeah, and like I guess and again, like there's no perfect parenting, but the priorities that I care about in life and things that I really value, I would like to teach my kids that. And for one, just like health and fitness in general,
Mhm.
I don't think I was ever really like dr- I don't know, I didn't really have that ever drilled in me
Pushed
by my
into it. Yeah.
parents. It was just
Yeah.
kind of like, oh,
Same.
just like live your life pretty much. But yeah, I think I'd really like focus on like really, I don't know, things that I value and stuff. And
Yeah.
that's what gets me excited about like raising kids.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
But
It's
I'm definitely not in a
respectable.
position right now at all.
Yeah, no, same. For me, I'm like, yeah, I want to like get my own house first, but that's taking ages because it's just so expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to just like, be with someone that I'm not gonna divorce because
Yeah.
obviously I want my children to have a dad in their life. Like, I don't want my son to grow up and have to watch a YouTube video on how to shave, like, because I don't know how to do it, or
Yeah.
like, I don't know how to tie a tie. Like, I
Yeah.
can't remember. I used to wear one at school, but I can't remember. I would learn, but
Yeah.
you know, stuff like that, that the dad should really be teaching the sons, and that should be, that's something that I don't want my kids to miss out on. So it's got to be right, but well, nothing's ever in life is guaranteed, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Like you could be the perfect couple and then you could break up anyway, or one of you could die. Like, you just never know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, at least try.
Yeah. Well, that's a cool life goal.
Yeah.
Um,
Thanks.
ultimate goal. Okay. Switcher also has some fun questions, he says. He says they're fun. Let's see how
Right.
fun they are. Imagine there is an IRL zombie apocalypse and you can have 3 items from RuneScape to survive. And keep in mind this is an IRL zombie apocalypse, and I guess you just translate the or the in-game items to real life. What items are you taking and why? And then his other one is you have to restart all of your 99s or drop your whole bank. Which one would you pick and why?
That one's mean. That question is so
Yeah, it's
mean.
fucked up. I don't even want to
That's
answer
so
that.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay, so the zombie one, I would say definitely fuck it. We'll go with an ambrosia just in case. Times get a bit tough.
Yes. I fucking love that you brought that one up.
Yeah, an ambrosia, I would say.
A 2-dose
Maybe,
ambrosia, not that 1-dose bullshit.
yeah, a 2 dose, which they're gonna revert that, aren't they,
Yeah,
back to two
yeah.
doses. Um, a salve amulet would be great.
Yes. You're good
Or
at
like
this. Did you
crumble
fucking Yeah.
undead. No, I haven't
Okay.
read any of the questions.
Okay. You're nailing
Um,
it.
I'm just thinking like crumble undead or a salve maybe, and then something to kill them with. I guess what would be good, like an unlimited blowpipe or oh no wait,
Bofa.
like a max
Yeah.
cash stack that I could just like dash the coins at the zombies' heads. Like I've got unlimited then. That's
Yeah.
like unlimited. Wait, Bofa doesn't have arrows, does it?
No.
Oh my
It's
God,
Bofa.
that
Yeah.
I had to take a boat. I'll tell you this story after. We'll come back to that. But yeah, Bofa's a good one. Yeah, I'll take Bofa.
Yeah, Bofa's so long range too. So like if they're approaching your home, just
Yeah.
start Bofaing everything.
Yeah, I actually went to a zombie IRL, not IRL, a fucking VR place and like to shoot the zombies and like they were coming at you and they were on your face and you
Oh
was like
God.
in the video game, but it was VR and like your whole like body was vibrating when they would like jump onto you and stuff. It was so fucking sick, but like scary. Like it was so scary. I was sweating. I had like sweat dripping down my face. That was really good though. But yeah, if I had a salve, that would have been fabulous.
Salvii, of course.
Oh yeah, the pink one. No, the blue one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to even think of anything better than that. Jesus, you nailed it.
Like
the ambrosia
garlic?
especially.
Garlic would be good, wouldn't it? Garlic?
I don't know. RuneScape garlic. Well, that would be for vampires, right? Not for zombies.
Oh, I'm smooth brain. Don't really listen to me.
I mean, who knows? Maybe the zombies were vampires. Aren't vampires undead still? Or I don't know if they're undead. They're just immortal.
I don't know. Zombies are definitely undead though.
Yeah, I think I'd probably have a blowpipe over a bofa. You know, just I don't know. Like
because it's more rapid.
Yeah, I'd also probably have a cannon. I think that's what I'd get, a dwarf cannon with cannonballs.
Isn't both a 4-tick though? And blowpipe is what? 3?
2-tick.
2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But you could also be like on a balcony of a home and just bofa things long range. I'd have to be in like close quarters of zombies.
Yeah, I'd be the sniper and you can be like front line.
Yeah, and that's why we'd have a dwarf cannon as well.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. But like with the dusted granite dust balls.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
I kind of want this to happen now. I feel like I'm well prepared.
The thing that's cool is like I've always thought like, what if they actually came out with a zombie mode in RuneScape? Something where you have zombies that are like actually like super scary and they can like switch styles and stuff. And the whole mini game is you with your friends defending a building pretty much from zombies. Like, I think that would just be so much fun. Like a little mini game like that.
It would be cool for like a Halloween thing.
Yeah.
Like a little Halloween event thing, but like a something like Castle Wars, but like that.
Mm-hmm.
But like it only comes out at Halloween. Because then it won't be like become dead content.
Yeah. Undead content.
It'll just be yeah, exactly. But like it would just be like, oh, it's Halloween, we can all play that fun game, and it's not like, oh, okay, yeah, that's been out for ages. It's boring now. Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be cool.
You have to restart all your 99s or drop your whole bank.
That is a bad question. It's a good question,
but
but
keep
like,
in mind, he makes it really easy. He says you just have to restart your 99, so not rune crafting, because that's at 89. Wait, how many 99s do you
have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh
10,
Christ! Okay, I didn't know 11, that many.
12, 13. I got 13, and I'm close to a few more. But like, I would, regardless, even if I had to start all at one again, I would not drop my bank.
Yeah.
Because I could afford to train my skills at a good way, as like the best way as soon as I get to that level. So, if I was broke, but I was, I guess I could PvP. I don't know. I wouldn't want to drop my bank.
Yeah,
to be honest. I wouldn't want to do that.
I would just rather skill again, especially as an Iron Man. Like having to re-grind. Oh my god, just even thinking about re-grinding a mace. Even though I literally already did re-grind a mace, I got a second mace. Did you know that? I did like.
Did you?
I did like 100
Was that
more.
for the log?
What?
Was that for the collection log?
No, I was already on the collection. I literally just did a few Fasanis just for fun, and I pulled another mace like a month ago.
No way.
Yeah, just randomly, and I just didn't even know how to react. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
it's just funny.
It was so easy.
Difficult.
That just
it's
felt,
actually difficult.
Yeah, no, it's exactly what
so
would
dry.
happen. Yeah, no, seriously. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would probably start my 99s again.
Yeah, that'd be a lot easier.
Oh, I hate skilling though. I'd do that and then I'd just accept that I'm never gonna max. I'd have an account that's just about got all the quests done for PVM, and I would just PVM and I would max.
Yeah. Okay, Prison Joe.
Oh god.
He says, Say Thrall, favorite raid, plans on maxing, Does the first Cape Inferno experience improve your shit-talking skills in regard to chatters? That actually is a fucking good question. Will you shotgun a beer with me? Red Lobster. See you soon.
So he's always taking the piss out of the way I say Frau because I say it very differently. I don't really really pronounce my THs. So like
That's
I know
like
that
every British person, I feel like.
Nah, a
Just
lot
like,
of British people, nah, they do. They do. It's just the odd few that don't like,
is it
pure
just a different
spammers on your.
accent? Because I know plenty of people that don't pronounce their THs like Americans.
Yeah, it's either just not talking proper and talking a bit common, or just like it's your accent, like
Yeah.
it's just what it is. But he takes the piss out of me all the time because when we're in like a voice chat and we're doing Tob and I'm like, oh, I need to summon a Frau, and they're like, say that again, white hard.
What
And I'm like, yeah, okay.
what an asshole. All right.
Completely.
Favorite
Like,
raid? Oh, wait, we already answered this.
Top.
Yeah,
Yeah,
top.
top. For now, yeah, top.
Plans on maxing, you said, in the next couple of years.
Whenever, like, I'm not in a rush.
But you do want to max because you like the
Of
Infernal
course.
max cape.
I like also the normal max cape and the tellies and everything. Yeah, I do want to max. It's a goal of mine, but it's not gonna. I'm not gonna be as quick as him. Like he done 24-hour of just stream of just mahogany tables. Like I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
I don't know how he does so many 24+ hour streams.
I don't know. He does like 1 or 2 a month. It's crazy.
I know. It's like every single stream. It's like he's doing a 24. I'm like, dude, I get fucking butthurt toward the end of a 24. Like I can't even finish 24. I just get so tired and irritated and just like hungry.
He's built different. Like I did a 12-hour stream and I was fucked.
Yeah.
I could never even attempt a 24-hour.
I do like a 7-hour stream and I'm fucked.
Yes, I did 4 hours. I'm like, okay, bye. But yeah, does the first Cape Inferno experience improve your shit talking skills in regards to chatters? To be honest, I don't really shit talk anyone. Like maybe as a joke, I was like, what do we think of? Now I can, but I don't. I know I'm probably quite boring, but I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. Like I don't want to be the person to do that. Like everyone, like I've got friends that have fire capes that could easily do Inferno, but they don't have the time to put into it. Or they don't think they've got the time to put into it, or like they just don't care enough, which is understandable. I don't know. I just think it's fine. Like I don't know. Like it's funny. Like. To take the piss, but only to certain people, not to like randoms or anything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, all banter. Of course.
People that you know can take it. Yeah. Sorry, that was a very boring, sensible answer, but that's true.
No, I mean that's like I would never fucking make fun of somebody for not getting Infernal Cape, especially like if you're actually gonna do that unironically. Like, dude, you're fucking flexing RuneScape.
Yeah.
I still. For some reason, even though I'm totally confident with what I do nowadays, like I tell my like old friends like what I do. For a couple years I didn't. I was like, fuck that.
Yeah.
But even saying the word RuneScape, I'm just like,
it sounds
damn, that's cringe. Just like RuneScape.
Yeah, I hate the fact that it's called RuneScape.
I know.
Like if I was to tell someone like, yeah, I stream RuneScape, and they're like, what, the kids game? And I'm like, no, we're all adults. This is like the most non-kids game you could probably get.
Yeah, literally.
Literally, like I try to explain it to people and they're like, yeah, but like I played that when I was a kid, and I'm like, yeah, but now basically what happens is because we're all older now, and they're like, no, young people play it, and I'm trying to explain it and I probably just sound like an absolute like nerd. But but I don't care. I don't bring it up, but if someone asks me, then yeah, I'll tell them.
Okay. Will you shotgun a beer with Prison Joe?
20 gifted, and yeah, I'll do it.
20 gifted, Prison Joe. He'll fucking do that. You should have made it 40.
Shit, yeah, I could have milked this, but yeah.
Red Lobster. He loves that red. You know, he's been like, he raids people, and I only know this. Well, I also know it firsthand, but secondhand experience him telling me of. Whenever he raids anybody, they'll just spam Red Lobster, and like multiple times the streamer just gets so irritated because the whole stream is just saying Red Lobster and they have no idea what they're talking about.
Yeah, like I'm kind of similar right now. Like I know that he talks about Red Lobster a lot. Is it just a restaurant?
Yeah, I think it's. I don't even know. I think it's something about like pretty much wanting to go on a date with somebody to Red Lobster. I have no. But he
Right.
does it to everybody, and it's like.
Yeah. I for some reason, because it's Prison Joe, I just assumed that it was like the American. Well, Hooters is American, isn't it? But like, I thought it was like a Hooters. Hooters? Is
Yeah.
that
No,
the
it's
one
not.
with the
Yeah, it's
boobs?
not a. It's not a Hooters with like
Oh, I don't know. I just
with those
assumed
like.
because it's
I mean,
him.
it's like a restaurant kind of like that, but there's not like low cut shirt women
Yeah.
walking around everywhere.
People don't go there for booba,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah.
By the way, I actually ordered in Hooters like a year ago or something. Like, it just like got it DoorDash to me.
Did the
And
DoorDash turn up with a low cut top on?
no, it's just some random DoorDasher. But no,
Oh
like
man.
I was just like, I don't even think I've never been to a Hooters.
Mm.
And so I was too intimidated to fucking go there and just order my food. So I got a DoorDash. The food's average, like below average.
Yeah,
I was
I can
bugging.
imagine it though. I can just imagine it being like a seedy place that
Yeah.
you're only really going there for
Yeah.
just because it's Hooters, you know.
Uh-huh.
But
Okay.
yeah, I go on. Sorry.
Yeah. I keep doing that. That's like my little
No,
tick I
no,
do.
no.
That's the thing I do on my podcast. I just say okay really fucking loud when I'm transitioning. Okay. Ignoble solid.
Oh God.
We already answered the first one. So the second one is any plans to branch out of the OSRS category, and how many gifted for another London trip? And you so okay, you're gonna maybe you can explain this. Ignoble came to London and you guys hung out.
Yeah. So
How was that?
yeah, so it was really like last minute decision. So he was in London for a work thing or a school thing or something like that, IRL thing. And obviously I'd never met anyone in Based before, and I was like really, really wanted to. And I said, "Oh, you're coming to London? Like, let me know, and we can go for a drink or something. Like, it'd be nice to meet you as well because like I'm going to San Diego, so it'd be nice to have already met someone.
Mm-hmm.
I've met Zoe now as well. Love Zoe. But yeah, so we went to London. So he was there. He was like, "Oh, we're going to the Ned, which is a like a bar." He was like I'm going to be here with my friends. Like, if you want to come down for a drink, come down for a drink. And I did. And yeah, it was really nice. I had a really good time. I was talking shit for ages. I wasn't allowed to say that I like was a RuneScape streamer or anything like that because there was his IRLs. Like he didn't want
I
to.
know he's like
Yeah,
hides it.
which is fair. Like I
I know
wouldn't
it's
want my
whatever.
work friends
Yeah.
to. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
like,
no, it makes total sense. I just
yeah,
find it funny that he just like
it
doesn't
is
tell
funny.
anybody that what he
Yeah.
does. It's just like funny.
So I was sitting there like trying my best to not slip up
What are
because
you
it's
supposed
all
to
I
talk
do. Like
about at that point? Like,
all I fucking do is play RuneScape and
yeah.
stream. Like I don't do anything else.
Oh
So,
my
but yeah,
God.
no, his friends are really nice as well. So yeah, it was nice. It was a good trip, and then trip. It was a good day,
Yeah.
and then I couldn't get it. It was nice. I enjoyed that.
Any plans to branch out of the OSRS category?
No, I RuneScape is the only game that I play. Um, and if I was to do a different stream, it would probably be like a little bit of just chatting, but
Yeah.
mainly I would just do RuneScape just because I love RuneScape and it is my addiction, and that's it. Yeah, not really
Respectable.
anything. Yeah, like just chatting maybe for like some people start their streams on just chatting for like 15 minutes, then they go on to RuneScape. I think that's pretty cool. Um, just to like say your hellos and stuff, and then you can go into some like say for instance, if I'm gonna do like something that requires my attention in the game, it'd be nice to do that because then I can say my hellos and then I'm focused on the game.
Yep.
I don't worry about that. So that would be quite cool. But other than that, no, I'm a RuneScape streamer through and through.
Yeah, that's how I feel. It would be fun to do like occasional IRL streams, but like you said, like I have
Yeah,
no interest in any other game.
yeah,
It's just like I'm a RuneScaper. I've never even considered
yeah,
myself a gamer. I'm just
yeah,
a scaper.
yeah.
It's the only thing that interests
Yeah,
me.
but to the outside people, to like the normies, they wouldn't understand that.
Oh yeah, no way.
Oh, you play games, so you're a gamer. Well, no, not necessarily.
Yeah. Okay.
Kinda, I guess, technically. Cool. Sorry, carry on. I'm
No,
waffling.
I do it all the time. You're
No,
totally
no,
good.
it's
Just finish
me.
it.
I'm just talking shit.
No, it's I just see a topic and I get eager. Okay,
Yeah.
Mesh asks favorite most memorable unban request.
That is TOS. I could not say that on this stream.
Your favorite ones too.
Stream
Love it.
YouTube.
Or most
Um,
memorable. Holy shit. Oh yeah, that's
no, that is both. Both of them. Like,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, there's been some crazy, as you can probably imagine. You're a mod in my channel, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you've ever like had a little look, as a little
no.
nose.
When
Nah.
any stream. Well, first of all, any stream I'm a mod in, I don't do like any modding at
Neither do
all.
I.
I know it's just like, oh, they got my little badge. Hell yeah, we're
Yeah.
done. We achieved this stream. We won. No, but yeah, I've not been in there with any situation like that, but I've heard enough
No.
from like
I've
girl streamers
done
to realize what happens.
Yeah, I've done like a few unban requests, a couple unban request streams, and they've been fun. Like from my subathon or from like my New Year's Eve 1 year anniversary stream or something. Like they've been fun. People love unban request content. It's coming up to a year that I've been partnered. I guess the 13th or 14th of September. So I could potentially do an unban request stream again because that was fun. Like just like an hour. I let them build up. So, but yeah, I can't say my memorable or even my favorite because they are
Yeah.
A, trigger warnings, B, just disgusting, C, you'll probably get demonetized, D, your account will get taken. Like, they're just not nice. I wouldn't even want them to come out of my mouth, to be honest.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Are-
I think we missed Ignobles how many gifted for another trip.
Oh shit, I must have missed that.
Yeah.
How many gifted for another London trip? I just read the London trip. I was like, oh, we already covered that, but no. How many gifted? Remember to
yeah,
up it
I
this
just-
time. You don't want to just do 20. That's just no.
Yeah, no, for Ignoble, we do 5K.
5K. So Ignoble's saving up. You know, he's
Yeah.
gonna be a fucking brilliant. I don't know exactly. I mean, he's told me kind of what he's into, but whenever he graduates and gets his, is he in his master's program or his doctorate?
He's a smart. Ignoble is a very smart man.
Yeah, he is. So he's gonna be making
You
millions.
don't
So.
really, yeah, you don't really
5K
think it.
gifted. I mean, you still lowballed. It could be like 20K
But
gifted.
I'm bad at this, aren't I?
Yeah, you gotta.
I say we say 5K, and then to
Alright.
buy me a drink, he has to do another 5K gifted.
Yeah, and he's gotta. He has to get slapped as well by Marzipan again. No. I want to see
Yes. Yes, that would be funny.
that. Ignoble getting slapped. We need like a compilation. He needs to get slapped on. No, he doesn't actually. I'm gonna get my. Ignoble's been. Ignoble's been banned twice in last month. I feel so bad for him because like he clearly is like one of the most innocent people ever.
Yeah,
Like,
he
like
is.
n-
It's just
like,
memes.
It's like whoever is like actually banning him, like you do not understand this guy. He is like the most like innocent dude of all time, and he's just taken like out of context all these things. Like he's just it's ignoble.
Well, I don't know about out of context, but
Not out of context. Yeah, that's true. Maybe just
But,
like he's misunderstood.
He is misunderstood, and he jokes around a lot. He's I guess he just likes to be entertaining, and that makes him a good content creator. But I just think it's mad how there's the girl, I don't know if you've seen that she she got she had sex on stream, and she's like had a week ban, and that's it. She's back now.
Yeah,
Did you hear about that? That was crazy.
I think I had heard something, but I didn't look anything into it. But
like you could see it in the mirror, like
Jesus
in the reflection of the window.
Yeah. So did they just say because it's an accident or something? Like, oh, it was an accident or.
I don't know, but I've seen loads of people in outrage on Twitter, as they should be.
Yeah.
But then you get poor Ignoble, bless him.
Yeah.
Who, like you said, is innocent.
So innocent. And I feel bad. I feel bad because like now I don't know. I know that Twitch like has the 3-strike rule sometimes, and it's like you gotta that's got to be so stressful to have 2 strikes or
Mm.
whatever, and just be like, well, I can't even have like fun because I'm stressed out about something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
even like like playing copyright songs, like you'd be so paranoid about that
Yeah,
even. Like I wouldn't
it's
be able to
worrisome.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, bless him.
Yeah. So 5,000 gifted McNoble. Write that
Yeah,
down.
yep. Start
Um,
saving.
yeah. Okay. Books for Dogs asks questions for Megan. Of all places you've traveled to, what's one place you would choose over the rest? And also, can you tell us what DASG means? And what are your future goals in OSRS? Or are you just winging it? We've kind of already covered that one, but
Okay, so of all the places you travel to, what's one of the first you choose over the rest? I think I like Jamaica. Jamaica's like one of the places that was just like I stepped off the plane and it felt special. I don't know. Like the food's nice. It's just everyone's there's really lovely. I liked that holiday a lot. I guess as well maybe Spain just because my family live there. So like I obviously love going to see them. Like I can't not go and see them. So yeah, I'd say them 2 places, I guess. I don't know.
that'd be cool to visit Jamaica. Sounds cool.
Yeah, like on I always think like, oh yeah, America's so close, but it's not because America's fucking huge.
Yeah.
Like when I go to the Caribbean and I see like Canadians and Americans and I'm like, shit, it's such a short flight for you guys. They're like, yeah, I only took like 2 hours to get here. And I'm like, you're so lucky because it took me like 11. But I guess, yeah, America is big. And Canada is quite big, isn't it?
Yeah. It always, with maps, like the maps always make Canada look super, super massive because it's like stretched towards the top. Like, have you ever seen those applications that show you the true size of countries? And so
No.
you'll drag Greenland down from where it is, where like Greenland looks absolutely fucking massive, and then you drag it toward Africa and it or like Brazil or something
Mm.
toward the equator, and it becomes like a tiny little country, like just tiny. And
Yeah.
Brazil is fucking massive.
Yeah.
Like it's just because the whole distortion of the maps just make everything look really big from like the opposite like north and south ends, but everything in the middle looks like that it's normal size. It's weird. I could link it to you after.
Yeah, please. That sounds
Yeah, it's
interesting.
really cool because you just drag any country to another one and you compare the sizes, like realistic sizes. It's weird. Anyway,
Yeah,
so
like to scale. Not
hmm
to scale, but yeah.
hmm
Cool.
okay, can you tell us what DASG means?
Well, so I guess the reason he's asking or he or she is asking this because it means dumb as shit gang, right? But I
Oh,
thought
okay, that all makes sense. Isn't that Wales merch or
yes.
okay,
So I'm glad you didn't know that either.
okay.
Because I didn't know it and I thought this whole time like it was a while that I'd heard it and I thought it was like dumb as fuck gang, but I thought they spelt it like dumb for the D and then AS is as and then the F was silent in there and then the G was gang. So I was like, why do people spell it like dumb as gang when it should be like dumb
Oh my
AF
god.
G?
Yeah.
And I asked people in the base Discord, I was like, guys, I feel like this is bugging me for so long. And I even asked Hanny, my friend, I was like, why do people spell it this way? And she was like, what the hell? I don't know. And then she was Googling it, like, why does Twitch lingo, what does this mean? And we both couldn't work it out. And then I asked in the base Discord, and everyone just started absolutely crying, laughing at me. And then Prison Joe put it as a going live tweet, and then I got laughed at again. But yeah, I guess that's why he's asking that. But yeah, it means dumb as shit gang, apparently.
Okay.
Makes a lot
Yeah,
more
that
sense.
does make a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my future,
No,
sorry.
go ahead. Go ahead. Go for it.
My future goals, yeah, Zuck pet, not Zuck pet, yeah, Zuck pet, Top pet, get better at Geotob, get better at Geonex, get better at TOA, Max, achievement diaries, all that good stuff
Hell yeah.
for now, yeah.
I would just want that Pikachu Max Cape. I want it.
Oh my god, Pikachu.
That's what I think.
It kind of does.
When I saw it, I was like, that looks like a Pikachu Max Cape.
Yeah.
That's what Pikachu would wear. Okay, I'm looking at a tweet here that says, do the roar. And this guy named Nick says, please do the roar. So how many gifted for you to finally do the roar?
I'm gonna have to take 50 gifted for that. I'm not roaring.
All right, Nick heard it. So 50 gifted in her next stream, she'll roar on stream.
Like, I'll meow for cheaper, but I'm not roaring.
But roar? Yeah, that's 50. I mean, I would say 100 even, but
that
50's
gift
a
is
discount.
hilarious. Yeah, 50's cheap. I told you I'm not good at this negotiating stuff.
I just keep boosting it up so it makes it like your price is cheaper. Don't tell anybody that now.
You're a real one for that, yeah.
Okay, this is from Gonad. He asks, is having crumpets and tea actually a common thing in the UK? What's a crumpet, by the way?
Oh my god, it is the... Oh, right, let me show you. Okay. So basically, it's like a bit of like bready stuff. Right, I'm not going to explain this very well. Let me just show you.
Yeah, show me a pic.
So like... So it's got like holes in it. It looks like a I don't know how to explain it. Basically, it's a bit of bready bread. I don't fucking know. I don't know what a crumpet is.
It just looks like an English muffin.
No, but it's got these holes in it, right?
Yeah, that looks.
And then if you get it to the perfect in the toaster, if you give it in the toaster to get it to the perfect like texture, and then you get Lurpak butter. And you put the Lurpak and you like push it into all the holes so that it gets really buttery. Yeah. And then you eat it and it is like heaven.
Oh,
and with a cup of English tea, like English breakfast tea with a sugar, quite strong, Builder's brew. Yeah, banging. Yorkshire tea. Yeah.
Oh no, like I agree with that.
Breakfast.
That looks like an English muffin. That obviously our English muffins look like a little bit different, but they look similar enough where there's like the little holes when you split it in two and then you just soak it with butter. I used to have it as a kid, and holy shit,
it's so good.
Yeah, it's good.
I just googled English muffin and it's like what they make McMuffins with.
Yeah, isn't that kind of like what this looks like? I mean,
no, so it's not the same, but it's kind of the same sort of thing, but it's crumpets are a bit harder, but the holes make them better. Yeah.
I mean okay, to be fair, the McDonald's muffins, like, I guess that's more similar to what I'm thinking of, but like we would get like authentic like English muffins.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, that sounds delicious. How's the tea? I've never been a tea drinker, really. I mean, I have tea here and there. Actually, I was literally just drinking a tea, but it was a Celsius tea. But like,
what's that?
Just this little canned beverage that just has tea in it. But
like iced tea. Is it cold?
It's green tea. Just it's just a cold can thing with a little bit of tea in it. It's not like the whole thing's tea. It's just tea is in it. But like, does just everyone drink tea there? I know Addy Khan's obsessed with tea. He's got like a whole like fucking tower of it.
I mean, it's tradition to drink tea in England. Like, if you're in a good mood, if you're in a bad mood, if someone's just died, if someone's just got married, you have a cup of tea. You know, if someone invites someone into your home, you offer them a cup of tea. Like, I'll put the kettle on, okay? You know, put the kettle on, love. That's what we do. But not everyone drinks tea. I don't really drink tea. I drink coffee a lot every day. I drink coffee. If I'm chilling out, I don't stream that night, and I just want to have like a nice little cake, I'll have a tea, and I'm happy. Or if I'm like, maybe in the winter, I'll drink tea a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, typically I'll have coffee over tea. That's probably like most British people are gonna like hate me for saying that, but yeah. Tea is very, very much, especially more in the older generations, I think, though. I think, like, in the younger generations, like, it's not really...
Yeah, people just don't care as much anymore.
They're more into, like, protein shakes and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
here,
all that foreign stuff.
Like, I live in Alabama now, and I grew up in Oregon, which is, like, not southern whatsoever. It's just right above California. I only say that just because some people don't know where it is. I don't know if you knew where it was.
I
wouldn't
have
know
no
where.
idea.
Yeah, again, like,
Yeah.
when I grew up in Oregon, the eastern side of the United States, I had no fucking idea where the states were. Like, if somebody were to say a state, I'm like, I don't know, because I just got really used to the
There's
west
just
side.
so many.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
so I grew up in Oregon, and now I live in Alabama. But obviously, I haven't picked up any Alabaman or Alabamian or whatever you call it accent, because I just like hardly ever go outside.
Yeah.
Or I go outside, but I don't talk to people. But my brothers have like picked up like y'all and stuff, and like,
oh god,
and they do the stupidest thing here called you know how like you would say you chuck a piece of paper in the trash or something, like that would be something you could say, like
yeah.
I chucked
Chuck it away.
Yeah, here they say chunk.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking wondering.
That's weird.
They say, yeah, I chunked it.
What the fuck?
Like, dude, that
Are
is
you
so
sure that
stupid.
you're not just like
No,
mishearing it?
you know what? I'm positive
I chunked it in the bin.
I'm positive because I saw a billboard it was like some
Oh,
like file cleaning computer program or something
what
billboard,
the
and it was
hell?
like,
Yeah.
are you sick of your like messy files? Oh, we'll chunk them out for you. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, nobody says
fuck?
chunk except for people here, I guess. And
That is so weird.
it's tilting. It's like, dude, it's not
It's
chunk.
tilting, but it's also really interesting to me. Like, I
Yeah,
just
it's
love
weird.
hearing shit that people do differently.
Uh-huh.
I love it, but like, it's so strange.
Yeah, it's weird. So,
Chunk.
where was I going with that? I thought I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, it was about
tea?
sweet tea.
Yeah.
In like the South, what's considered the South here, it's like everyone drinks sweet tea. It's just
Is that like Turkish tea?
Turkish
tea's really sweet.
It's probably similar, because this shit is just like, it's like half sugar, half water. I mean, like, it's just like the sweetest thing ever, but everyone drinks it. I'm like, and, you know, Alabama is definitely one of the like highest obesity states. I think Mississippi's the highest, but like, it probably makes sense. Everyone's fucking drinking sweet tea, just chugging sugar, and it's like culture.
And that shit is addictive as well, because like, sugar is addictive.
Yeah. I'm just like, damn. I mean, I understand it. Like, I fucking used to drink 64-ounce Slurpees when I was in high school. We'd go to like Circle K. It's like a little grocery place, and get like blue raspberry Slurpees. They're like 64 ounces, like a literal half gallon of just like straight sugar. But yeah, if I were to do that nowadays, holy shit, my whole my week's ruined if I drink like that much sugar. Holy crap.
Oh, I wish I was like that. I can eat so much shit forever, and just I'll start getting like spotty skin, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I should stop. But
yeah,
I'm really bad. I don't believe in diets. Like, I'm just very much like, I just want to have fun, and food is my joy, you know? But then at the same time, it's bad.
No. I mean, I don't think well, personally, so like I've lost 30 pounds this year.
Yeah.
From just
congratulations.
Thank you. From just like pretty much making healthier decisions.
Yeah.
But it's not really like I've ever restricted myself from stuff. I'll still drink a soda. I'll still eat total garbage, but I just like don't eat as much of it.
Yeah, that's the way you got to do it. Like, if you're trying to lose weight and stuff, like just giving yourself chicken and rice with no seasoning, no nothing, just because it's like, oh yeah, protein.
Yeah,
protein,
that's fucking stupid. Protein. You're gonna hate your life.
You're literally like, why would you do that? But then you could literally eat such nice, healthy dishes that are nice and different and flavoursome and stuff. That's why I just think like, yeah, choose your healthier option. But
yeah, it's literally just like portions. I mean, the more research I've done, it's like, dude, just focus on your macros. Like, just get the protein you should probably have, you know, get the fats and the carbs you should have. But like, you can choose any foods you want. Just don't, like, if you're gonna eat a cookie or eat a cake, don't eat the whole fucking cake. Like, just chill. Just have a slice or something. But yeah, I'm against diets that like limit what you can eat. I think that's dumb, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But that's also what works for me. I don't think there's any right or wrong for how people want to like live their life, and diet and stuff or do whatever.
100%. 100%.
Because what works for me doesn't work for everybody.
Yeah, if that makes someone happy, then that's fine. If someone likes to eat chicken and rice every day because it gives them structure, that's absolutely fine. But like, that's not the only way to lose weight.
Yeah, not at all.
Sort of thing. Yeah.
I also didn't understand how like beneficial walking is. I always thought walking was just like a normal thing that like just you do.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize how like great it is for just fat burning. Just
Yeah,
walking.
I am bad. I don't leave my house on a day-to-day basis, and I should, because walking is good, like you said, for fat burning, but also for your mental health. Just getting outside.
It's so good. Okay, I don't want to talk about myself too much, but like
No, it's fine.
Like last year, I mean, basically like when I started streaming, I was at like a decent healthy weight. I was like probably like a tiny bit chubby, but that's just from like whatever. But over 3 years of streaming and sitting down, I had gained like 20 pounds. Just 3 years of just like not getting enough exercise. And I used to like work out in college and stuff, but then here I just like didn't fucking do anything. So I eventually had to like come to some conclusions and like work on myself. But dude, my mental health, oh my God, it's like night and day compared to what it was a year ago. I mean,
it's crazy how much it could make a difference, but then it's crazy how much I know that and I still don't do it. Like, I'm still such a lazy bitch. I don't go for walks. I know it's going to help me in more than ways than one. And I'm still like, nah, I'll just do a birdhouse run instead. Or no, I'll just do another Cox.
It's so hard. Like I wouldn't say it's like super hard, but it is. It is challenging to build the habit. Because for me, like it's just like getting the habit. Now it's just like routine. But getting it first down is like you got to have some discipline for it, and you got to like really want it. But
which I do. I'm moving to the countryside on Saturday, so I'm hoping that in the morning I'm gonna just wake up, walk the dogs, and then that's at least half an hour walk. And then if I don't do anything else for the day, then that's fine. But because I'm going to be in the countryside, it's going to be a nice area to walk in. At the moment, I live in like the slums. I don't live in the slums, but like it does feel like that way sometimes. I don't live in the best area. So like London is, you get nice parts and you get horrible parts. And it's not a nice way, like you're walking down the road and you see like a dirty mattress on the floor and like empty bags and just dump litter, shit, rats crawling around everywhere, and then you see crackheads walking past, and it's not a very nice walk, to be honest. Like you can go to the park, and the park you're just sitting there like, shit, I'm about to get robbed, or you know what I mean? Like I don't want to walk around like that. So I used to go for runs at like 6 a.m. in the morning, but even then I'd see the odd crackhead.
Yeah, that's not great. I live next to 2 like mega churches here, and there are just homeless people camped out. And like I've walked in like later evenings, and oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna get killed. Like there are people on meth. I mean, they are just on meth, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what the hell is going on in your mind, but like you could just stab me right now, and I would just be like, oh shit, I shouldn't have walked here, but. It's
like
scary.
meth is kind of scary.
Oh, it's hella scary.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone on meth. I don't think it's really that prominent in England. It probably is, but
it was very prominent where I grew up in Oregon. In Oregon, like, dude, there were neighbors that had meth labs in their garage. Like,
that's wild.
And like there was posters on every school I went to growing up, like bunch of posters of showing like the effects of meth on their like faces. So like you would see like a before and after meth, and it was everywhere. I mean, in all the hallways of schools and stuff, because it was just trying to like get kids growing up to stay away from that shit. And so it definitely worked for me.
That doesn't. It worked for you.
I'm like, hell no, I'm not doing that stuff.
Yeah, I remember seeing a documentary because when I was younger, I always loved documentaries about drugs, and I remember watching this one about in Florida. It was a place called fucking hell, what was it called? It was like a place in Florida, I don't know, but it was like an epidemic of meth. And I remember seeing it and being like, fuck, like that's bad. And most of it, I don't want to get fucking hell, I can't speak. Political, But like a lot of it was because they was addicted to pain medication, the opiates, and then they
Yeah.
got um um reliant on that, and then they couldn't get them anymore. They wanted like a cheaper but a better fix, and then they went on to heroin or meth. And
So sad.
yeah, it's fucked up, man. It's
Yeah.
fucked up. Like
Incredibly fucked up.
really fucked up, that documentary. But yeah, I can't remember whereabouts that was in Florida.
Yeah, that stuff
It was
is
on a
just
coast somewhere.
scary. There's a YouTuber that was like addicted to like every single drug at one point, and now he's like sober from it, but he just tells his stories of like his experiences on it. And yeah, I watched the video of him like explaining his experience of meth, and I'm like, yeah, fuck that. Like
Yeah.
it's horrifying. And you like don't eat. Like I'm not gonna go into all the effects, but it's like, dude, you
Yeah.
become crazy. It's
Yeah.
scary.
It's sad. It is really sad. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Right.
we've pretty much covered everything. So I have a few questions, but I want to ask you, like, do you have anything else you'd like to kind of cover?
I think there was one question by one of my
Oh yeah,
founders,
yeah,
the
yeah.
Brinks. Adam Shimon, that we didn't cover. We could quickly cover
Yeah,
that.
ask it.
Um, oh, okay. So was you into any other internet games before RuneScape, like Habbo Hotel? I actually wasn't into Habbo Hotel, to be honest. I'd never really played that. I played Club Penguin. I played like dress up games. I played like Ice Sketch, which was like a kind of like Scribblio, but you had chat rooms and stuff. I used to play this game called Frank's Adventure. And like whenever I tell my stream, everyone's like, well, no, Megan, that was only you. But I'm sure someone listening to this surely has played Frank's Adventure. It's basically a game where you go around like selling drugs and boob pictures, and you do favors for people,
Wait,
and
you say
then
boob
get
pictures?
yeah, and then you get boob
What the
pictures,
fuck?
and then you sell the boob pictures to this place called Boobs Illustrated, and then you get money, and then you advance onto the next level.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
this is a game that I played when I was like 8. And there
God
was
damn it.
another game that I used to play called Fly Girl, and I'm not going to explain what that game was because it was probably a bit fucked up for this day and age. But as a kid, like, it was just a fun game. And I'm not going to lie, I played it the other day in my Discord on like voice chat with the boys, and it was fucking addictive. Like, they still have it if you type in Fly Girl. Trigger warning, just to let everyone know if anyone wants to go on there. But yeah, funny game. Fucked up game. But yeah, I played shit like that when I was younger.
Mm.
It's probably why I'm so fucked up today. But yeah. Anyway, and you played RuneScape before you streamed. Who did you used to watch? Who was the deciding factor that made you think I'm gonna stream RuneScape? So, um, I never like I watched Hannah a few times before I streamed, like maybe like once or twice. I watched maybe like The Odd Person, didn't really fully get it. And then when I started streaming, that's when I started watching other streamers. So I didn't know who bloody Bodhi was even when I first started streaming.
Isn't that
It was
like such an awkward thing? Because like
crazy.
people expect you to know everything that's going on, and then when you don't,
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, you're
I
stupid."
didn't
Like,
I didn't know what POG meant. I didn't know what
yeah,
bloody
like
Tech
how are you
W
supposed to
was.
know? Yeah.
No, because I was completely a normie. And
Mm-hmm.
then I just got diet. Now I'm like the complete opposite of a normie in
Yeah.
my
Now you're
opinion.
just like a
Like
total pog champ.
now I'm fucking POG. Well, I don't know about that, but I'm a weird champ. Yeah. But
Oh
yeah,
my god.
I think that's it.
Okay.
I used to run for. I don't want anyone to like not get that question, but
They
I
can
think
blame
everyone
me for it.
has. Okay, cool.
They can blame me
That's
for it.
good then.
Yeah. Um. I mean, for the most part, I think we've kind of covered it. So I
Yeah.
want to ask, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now, or where would you like to be?
Um, that's a hard question. I think I would like to see my stream grown. I would like to be maybe signed to an org where I can get um like not have to something where I can just quit my job and have stable income
Yeah.
streaming because I do love streaming. It would be a dream to go full time, but at the moment I'm
It's still
very
like a
much like
risk.
it's just I'm just one of them people that like has to have all their ducks in a row. Like otherwise I get anxious, you know. Like, oh no, don't have a pension. What am I gonna do? Or, haven't got this, haven't got that. But yeah, be signed to an org that pays monthly, and then I can just do it full time. Start a YouTube. That would be amazing.
Yes.
I'd have time to do that because at the moment I don't have time to breathe, let alone do a YouTube. I'd have to learn how to edit and all that shit as well.
Yeah.
And IRL, I guess. Maybe. The thing is, I'd say I want to have kids, obviously, but like that would affect my content creation because I wouldn't be. I'd have to take breaks. I would have to, it would. You can't really do that as a mother. So I don't know. To be honest, it's a hard one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm glad you brought up the YouTube thing though, because I always want people to start YouTube. I just think starting earlier is better, even if it's just like stupid stuff you're uploading. Like, I'm not saying stream highlights are stupid, but like stream highlights and random.
Yeah, it's just hard for me, like to even put that together, like to find the time, like because I know that sounds like I'm.
No,
like,
it's not.
Everyone has
have
time,
a full plate of stuff. Like I don't work another job. I'm horrible at Discord too. So I don't even spend any time on Discord, and I still feel like I'm sometimes swamped with stuff. So.
Yeah, it's like never ending, isn't it? It's like you never clocked off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Always something to think about, but yeah.
Well,
that's my answer.
I'm hopeful that for your next 5 years, it'd be cool to see. Like, I don't know. It's just like, it's so hard to tell what happens in 5 years.
Yeah.
But,
especially with like the way how much things change, like COVID, for instance.
Yeah, things can just pop up that are
things
crazy.
Can just fucking change. Life could just change so quickly, and like, what can you do about it? Nothing. Just gotta adapt.
Yeah, I just think of content creation. I'm like, oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy I can just like do this and like so yeah, when I think of 5 years, I'm just like, yeah, I want to be doing the same thing. I love it.
Yeah, that's so nice.
Yeah. But it really is just nice. Like unknown. Like you just really don't know where things are gonna go, or like, and I'm not assuming Twitch is gonna go anywhere because it's fucking massive. But who knows? Like what would come up, or
Yeah.
Okay. And I want to ask you for 3 shout outs from the community. Anybody. Doesn't have to be top 3.
That you do this. Why did I forget the most important thing? Oh shit. This is a hard one because like how can I choose only 3 people?
It's on me. It's on me. You cannot be blamed for this. I'm the one requesting for 3.
I'm gonna cheat. Okay, so the first one, I want to shout out to Hanny because she is my best friend. Even IRL now, like we get along really well. I'm very glad I met her. She's an amazing person. She's currently pushing for partner actually, so she's doing really well. I love her. She's just really nice. Like, and she knows a lot about like. She's been in the RuneScape community for ages, and like she knows everyone, and I'm just like, who's that person again? I don't know. Like, and so it's good to have her like as well. We went to Amsterdam together, we went to London together twice. Like she looks after me. Like she's just lovely, lovely girl. And a good streamer as well. She's funny as hell.
Yeah.
And she's Australian, so she has a good accent. Second one, I'm going to cheat with and say my community because they are always amazing to me. My mods, my VIPs, everyone that's ever like supported me. I love them so much, and like I genuinely think that everyone in my community is really nice. So yeah, shout out them. And third person, ooh, who is it going to be? Oh, fucking hell. I'm gonna have to. Oh, shit. Okay, let's just say something recent. Jimmy, Blowpipe OSRS, and Adwam for coaching me for my Inferno cape.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
2 legends.
Yeah. Absolutely. Which, by the way, Adwam's going to have to go back for that world record because Rustaman took it today, didn't he? Yesterday?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
which
so.
is Rustaman is a bloody gamer as well.
Yeah,
But
he's disgusting. I think
surely Adwam comes back for it.
Yeah, easy. Easy for Adam.
Surely.
Okay, Megan, I really loved our conversation today. It was really nice, and
I had so much fun.
time always flies by. It's already been 3.5 hours.
Bloody hell, yeah.
Feels like it's been 20 minutes.
Yeah,
But
I had a lot of fun. Thank you.
yeah,
Thank
no,
you
it's
for having me.
my pleasure. So down in the description, everybody listening, we will have Megan's Twitch. Do you even wait? Have you made your YouTube yet? Because I was gonna say we could get some like fucking pre-subs on there, but
yes, but I don't know how. I've got 26 subs.
Ooh, hell yeah! You could
Yeah.
you could pump that up to 50, probably, maybe 100.
I just worry that like it could dox me. I don't know how to do YouTube.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Well, if it's not your
Maybe I'll send it to you first.
if it's not your actual like creator account, that's fine. But
no, it is.
Okay. But you think it'll? Well, you can let me know.
I'll send you it, and then
okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. Thank you.
But we will definitely have your Twitch and your Twitter, and
yeah, I got Instagram as well.
Okay, Instagram as well.
On there.
Okay, we'll get that linked. And is there anything else you'd want linked? I know the Discord
really.
will go through your messages, so
yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, guys, thank you very much for listening. Megan, it's an absolute treat for me to be able to pick your brain for the last 3 hours. Also, next week we will be having Mod Goblin on the Sae Bae cast, which I'm very excited because it's the last time we had a J mod on was back in January with Mod Aiza, so it's been over half a year since the last J mod, so I'm really excited, and we're going to be talking all about TOA, so I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, that's it for me. Megan, any final words?
Yes, my final words are Mod Goblin is amazing. I met him last weekend as well, and
he's so good.
He is like, he just gets it, you know, like, you know, someone just gets it. He gets it.
He should have called himself mod-based. Mod-based would have just been more appropriate. But
I honestly, this is probably one of like the most excited I've been for a Sae Bae cast is to hear Mod Goblins.
Oh, he's so good.
I'm like so excited.
Yeah, I'm really pumped, and I think there's gonna be just a ton of topics. So, yeah. Anyway, look forward to that, guys. Megan, thank you very much once again, and we'll catch you in the next one, guys. Peace.